I've never seen bolts.
I don't know if I'm streaming.
Oh,
Are
we're
we
live.
live? Are we?
Yeah, I see something.
Is it happening?
Let me refresh my damn screen. I can see.
I don't know.
I'm not there.
Stream.
It looks like we're live.
Streaming.
Is this working? I think my
Screen-
computer was just having a hard time learning about how Foundry works. I think that's what happened. Interact.
What is Foundry?
Foundry is a tabletop system.
Oh, so we're doing that instead of.
Yes, that's the goal. But I think I might have had Kitty. Did we freeze?
Oh, look at her peeking over there. She's so cute.
Hello.
Friend.
Let me get this.
Pharrell!
Hi, Kitty.
Hi,
Hello.
Pharrell.
Hi.
Oh, she's so cute.
Evie's like, what's
Hi.
going on, y'all?
Now listen
You guys
here,
hear
meow.
Effector in guest star.
Sorry, what did
You guys
say,
hear
Plunge?
me?
I hear you. Oh, did I mute
I-
myself on
Hello?
guest star? Here.
I hear you,
There you
Plunge.
go. Am I also
I hear you
muted on-
guys. I can hear everybody but Effector.
Can you hear me now? Well, I think I'm done.
Yes, I can.
There you go. There you
Do you
go.
need to hear the game master? Is that a thing
You,
that you
you
need?
probably should hear me. Maybe.
You just make up what he's saying.
Just invent it.
Like, what's that? Another mimic?
I'll just.
That's true.
Doric only hears the beautiful, beautiful sounds that exist inside of his own head.
Close that. Refresh your
Can
screen.
he actually hear things? Does he have ears?
What? What?
It's very funny.
Ha ha ha.
You little smart.
Come on.
That had New York School of the Deaf on it. So it'd be like, New York School of the Deaf? What? And we'd always just say that because we're idiots.
What?
We're very. It was hilarious. You're right.
You're so funny.
How could we be so? Stop it, Emmy. Stop it with that emote.
I love that emote. It's the best emote.
But why must you do it?
Because it's funny.
I was talking to her on Twitter earlier. She's very sweet. Her
Emote
Really?
or in real life?
I don't think I've seen her boyfriend's butt. I mostly see him when he's sitting. So
Mostly.
Look at those booties.
That's a pretty dumpy booty.
yeah, it's pretty dumpy. Oh my god. So
I like how the name.
Ah! I mean, listen, whatever gets people going in the morning.
So I was gonna tell you a factor earlier. I saw he who should not be named that everybody's been talking about the last day or so referred to as a guado. Like what's up Q said he needs to someone needs to like be his guado ass.
Oh no.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh, oh.
Anyway,
Oh, I had a booty.
I do not have a booty thing.
let's see.
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
Oh God. And I don't have any other emotes besides the one Plunge made me, so I have no excuse not.
The only excuse you could be like, oh yeah, Twitch didn't approve it. It's crazy. I don't know why. They're such they're so mean.
Link, stop it. You stop it.
Stop it.
You stop it. Link has been a butt. Come here. Link, come here.
Thin.
He fled your cat.
Uh-oh, did I just log in as you, Emmy?
I don't know.
I think I did.
Oh dear.
We lost Obs again. This is the night of technical difficulties, y'all. That's what I get for trying to switch to a different system.
Yeah, it won't let me select
Mine.
myself.
That's because I logged in as you.
Okay. Look at the cat. Look at him. He's
So adorable.
There you
and he
go.
kept trying to he kept trying to steal it. He's a little butt.
No, it switched
really
back to you
likes
again. What the frick? Okay.
But it's not showing me anything. Let me close it out and reopen it.
Logged in as observer. There it goes.
There's obsessive just sitting there in black and white. No, he's not.
Ah, now I'm back.
Now he's
After I
back,
was so rudely evicted.
back again.
It said
Link, can you not? Hi, can you not?
It's weird that it tracks your mouse. It's kind of creepy.
it knows where your mouse is all.
Eek.
Ape indeed.
Come on.
Hmm.
You can do it. You can load. Mm-hmm.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Swim.
This is annoying, y'all. I want this to work.
Welcome to episode 33. The museum. But wouldn't you know it, we got caught up in another the sultry sounds of squid monarchies ASMR mic.
Oh.
We get bored with this heist, so we start a second heist.
The second heist. We're
Oh,
just gonna do
Absolutely, we
this.
need to steal the dinosaur. I think that'll be your goal over the course of the entire school year, is just to get it.
What a mess someone's
Well,
making over here on
That's not
Foundry.
me. I'm not doing any of that. What is this new system of chaos that you've created?
I don't know.
Yeah, terrible.
Somebody's having a good time over here. I wish
I don't even know how.
Oh, it's you, Plunge. I think. Which one are you clicking? Measurement. It's measurement controls.
Measure.
I can't see anything.
Yeah.
All right. How do I get rid of all those? Clear templates.
I don't know. Good luck.
There you go. Take that. Take that.
Be-
She make giant ones. So I think if I turn
Hands
that
are off the
browser
keyboard.
and I just keep it on the window, this seems to be going better. Maybe. My guest star thing over here is like all
Screen.
screwed up.
and our videos keep like resetting.
I see
So
this.
it's sort of then a blink and then come back in, and that seems to be happening with everyone. I don't know if that's just my stream or not.
No, it's
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, I'm
No,
saying
it's
that.
happening with me.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It's something to do with Foundry, and I don't quite know. I mean, the reality is I need to build a new PC. That's what the challenge is. My aspirations for streaming have far surpassed my
I'm not
equipment.
sure you'll be able to.
I can ask this later. I was just wondering if there's a way to adjust login credentials and such for Foundry.
Yes, I can set passwords and things like that. Yeah, I can put in passwords for you guys. I don't think
Not
we-
a immediate concern.
I like that your problem, AOC, is I've gotten too popular on Twitch, and now I need a better computer.
No, I'm just too creative.
It's a
for
good
my
Not a
problem to have.
problem I will ever have.
Ayo, high five. Tish.
I think I broke it. There it goes. Okay. All right. It's loading. It's redoing its thing. So welcome back, everybody.
Followers that demand this content.
Welcome to the
Well, we do
broken-
demand content from you too.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, but the difference is
I was just gonna do that.
Be like AOC.
Everyone follow Obsessive.
Yes.
no,
Because he hates it
I
and it's
voted.
funny.
it's literally a waste of your time and your energy at this point.
It's a good time.
I can't
why
imagine
it's
what my
great.
count is with all this silence, but I imagine I am sub 100 now, and I'm happy. I would imagine it is closer to 0 than it has ever been.
Go check. Find out. Tell us what you find out.
That's going to involve so many clicks, and my tendonitis is really rough sometimes.
That's because you know.
You have
you've got more
167 followers. So you had more
What
than the
the
last time I checked.
fuck? How the fuck? How in the monkey fuck do I not? I haven't. I've streamed once in the last month and a motherfucking half. Where do 17 goddamn people come from?
I think I know what the key to losing followers is. Stream more.
Stream more.
Well,
yes.
apparently-
Clearly, you
Stream
stopped
more.
streaming and you're gaining
Everyone's
followers.
like, I don't know, this guy could be interesting, and then they watch me. They're like, oh no, I've made a terrible mistake. God
Stream more. You got it.
damn it! I'm
I'll
just gonna
drive those
pretend that
followers away.
I'm just gonna invent a controversy that happened with me and Plunge involving the inappropriate pictures that I sent him, and I will delete my channel, and that'll be it. What happened to Obsessive? Oh, you didn't hear what happened with him and Plunge. It was really messed up.
The drama with him and Plunge was all over Twitter.
It was
Yeah.
all a Twitch.
Yeah.
Talking about which lube brands work for turtles, that did seem a bit much obsessive.
God.
The
Oh my
answer,
lord.
all of them.
So
Well, the
Uh,
problem is, though, you
there it
ended up talking about the
goes.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that just made you look like a pedophile. I'm sorry. You got to watch
Well,
out for that. They're not
they are-
legal yet.
No, they are.
Yeah, they're not. They're
18.
teenagers.
They're 18.
They're like 15 or 16. They're
no,
babies.
they're 18 in
I
the.
thought they were tiny turtles anyway. to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's true.
they are tiny turtles. Well, since I
They're
just
just
reset the
mutated
thing,
baby turtles, so really they should be baby mutant ninja turtles.
you guys haven't been flashing in and out. Foundry seems to be
Yeah,
working.
are we operating under the assumption that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are just hyper intelligent, but they're really like 1 or 2 years old? Like they learned language as a result of the mutation?
Yeah, they're like
No, they
not that
actually-
old as
wait,
a result
they-
of the
they
mutation. I thought they
actually-
were like 5.
Wait. I learned something fascinating. They are teenagers.
Things are a little
And we
laggy,
know
but
this
otherwise.
because apparently canonically they became mutated in the same accident that gave Matt Murdock his powers. So they have to be teenagers.
Get the fuck out. Stop it. The same
Look it
ooze
up.
that made Daredevil made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Look it
fellow
up.
Berserkers.
Yep.
Creighton Smith, who made the first Turtles comics, was not a Marvel company, right?
Correct.
No,
Yeah,
it
so
it's
they-
basically was a parody element, but it is
Yeah.
the same. It's
Fuck Daredevil must be. He's like, wait, I could have grown to superhuman size, strength, and all this other stuff, but instead I got blind and I can hear good. Thanks. Thank you.
well,
Fucking
he gets
ooze.
to be very
Well, I mean, a lot. A lot.
in the comics. He's a little
He's a little
Yeah.
promiscuous in the
Oh,
comics because
man.
of the whole blind thing, and he's a lawyer. Yeah.
It's very, very promiscuous. All right, I think
no,
we're
but you know.
working. We're kind of going. Welcome back, everybody, to the
Okay.
episode 9 of the Frog Pond Academy.
9.
Effector got a little ambitious,
Nine.
trying to try a new system that I was excited about. Clearly, I need to do a hardware upgrade for it to work properly, or my internet needs to be hardwired. I think that might be the other challenge.
Yeah, your internet really the hardwiring your internet I think is gonna be the best.
which
You got to
means-
get that internet so hard,
Yeah.
AOC. You've got to.
Technology is very frustrating, Kalandra. Thank you. Yes, 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 it is. As everyone blinks in and out. Seizure warning on tonight's episode. Ah! But as you can see, guys, your view of the museum is a little limited compared to what it was before. Foundry has a lot of cool tools that makes the mystery even more mysterious. In fact, we can't even see Plunge because he's over here. And now when I click him, he can't see them. But if I move him
Cool.
down, now he can see them.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
it's-
line of sight.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So it's by line of sight. They're hidden. Oops, I put them on
Because it's
WD.
constantly calculating that.
Yeah, it is.
lot of data power to put into those features.
But
Mhm.
it's so cool.
But
It
it's
is.
great.
Oh,
Is that fire behind you normal, AOC? Is that okay?
Just hides it behind a curtain.
don't look.
Pay no attention to the house fire behind the curtain.
That's right. That's right. We pinging, we learning. So
One when the heist is over.
I'm gonna grab you guys. How do I?
What do you
exit?
mean when the heist is over, Plunge? This heist will never.
Ever gonna be over.
This
I forgot
heist
what the
is
plan
never-
was.
Me
You're
too.
in the basement.
I was hoping.
You guys have been to most of the
Myself,
museum.
and then I don't remember anything after that.
Oops.
Okay, well, we need the people with actual attention spans to remind us what the hell we're doing.
That would be Plunge.
Yeah. All right,
Plunge.
Plunge. You're up.
What do you remember happening, Plunge?
Out for the rest of the campaign. I'm just kidding. About the checking out part. But I do not
He
remember
checked
much.
her out.
There might be a hacked dinosaur causing carnage somewhere in the museum right now.
Mhm,
the dinosaur is the kill switch. I don't remember. I'm going to disguise myself.
Oh, we went into the basement. We went.
We're in the
Corig's
attic right
biases were
now.
confirmed as usual.
I
As
was
usual.
enjoying my bubble.
That was fun.
And then, so I don't remember. Am I just going straight to the room with the egg?
Yes.
Am I going to the fake looking one first and saying, we're replacing it with this one? This is the real one?
But we have her key card. I gave her a key card to Squib.
Yep, I got it.
Would be me just lifting it up and trying to persuade a lot of guards. And then, Squid's going to be in the vent. Igor's going to be in. Grab, run to the basement, and get the hell out.
Yes. Do that.
That sounds about right. Yeah, so you guys
Gloriously by all the guards.
finally made it down into the basement. Lorelei was up on the roof enjoying a delicious boba tea.
I was. It's
Uh,
delicious.
And
It
you guys
tasted.
were down in the basement trying to figure out, are there any secret exits? Is there a different way we might be able to steal this treasure? And as you were exploring down there, you did encounter a mimic. A big, yucky mimic. Which
Of course,
you
because
dispatched.
Koreg loves them.
pretty easily, and now it is dead. Gone to death.
Happen to have like the worst 700 rolls in your life, or else this thing would have chomped us in half.
It was fun.
You
It's
just kept.
dead.
You're like, does a 4 hit?
And some people had inspiration last session. Do we remember who had inspiration left?
I still have it.
I have
'cause I am saving it for
think
the
I used
shit
mine.
show.
I'm walking away. Fuck this.
I hate you guys. I'm walking away from you losers.
So Korg, you still had inspiration, is that right?
Correct. Correct.
Correct.
Correct.
Greg.
Need it.
You
So
might.
yeah, I
you
think
very well might.
your plan was to return to the roof and wait until night, and try and see if you can pull off getting the Merkmeyer stone out of the museum. The only room you have yet to explore in the museum is the office of the curator, which there's something about a creepy doll in there, and decided to pass
Is
on
this going to
that.
be like the creepy doll that's in Toasty's room in the FC?
Kinda. Yeah.
Thing with this doll.
Yes, we must. It's the rule.
So,
Ported
knowing,
into
knowing
This
that,
doll is a vessel.
Plunge is still making little things.
I can't figure out how to delete it.
It's under measurement controls. Is there a button that you see that says clear templates? Or is it only
I
me
have
that
circle
can?
template, clone template, rectangle template, and ray template.
Ah, so you don't have it. I do. Click. Gone. Yeah, I think it's so you can draw out spell effects. So you can see.
Yeah.
To destroy, I only know how to give life to my creations.
Yeah. All right. So let me put you guys back on the roof. Because I think that's not. Nope. Here we go. Back to the roof, y'all go. All right. As you guys are settling in, the museum quiets down. Night falls even darker. And you hear a loud clanking sound as the main doors to the museum seem to finally be safeguarded and closed. Alarms are in place, guards are in their posts, which you all have knowledge about where they all are,
Mm-hmm.
because of all the awesome roles you've been doing throughout your time here at the museum.
Woohoo.
I just love the imagery of a Lorelei on the roof just being like,
Yep, that's pretty much it. That's how she is.
yay, hey.
So with all the technical
patrolling
difficulties,
schedules and things like that, we'd be able, if I said to you I want to try and walk from here to here, I would have a pretty good understanding of where the guards are, where they're walking.
so mechanically, how it's going to work with the guard schedules, is that you're going to be able to roll with advantage on your stealth checks to sneak past them, because you really are anticipating where they all are. There is still a chance that you get caught,
There's a very high chance that I get caught.
but you're gonna have an advantage in being able to try and get through that museum.
Lorelai, how stealthy are you? I imagine you're pretty stealthy as a thief.
Because my character sheet ported in here, correct?
It should be double click your token, and it should
Oh
pull you
yeah,
up.
that's right. Okay, there it is. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Because then that way I don't have to have D.
So I guess so Igor is going to be in.
So I don't need a stealth roll.
Well, here's my question, right? What are we trying to accomplish here from an exit strategy? Because if I go into the room, I'm going to go and I'm going to try real stone, let me in, we're going to swap it out, and I'm going to go put this one in the basement. This is the junk one, blah, blah, blah. Talk my way through. If that doesn't work, assuming that if I'm mobbed and murdered by a bunch of guards,
I kind of hope.
someone that you can catch and make a run for the basement and break out.
I want to be somewhere where I can get out and get out quick.
So we have 2 key cards that will open that door that leads to the basement. So we need to be in 2.
Igor's.
Okay.
I will assist.
You can have the crazy little gnome who wants the.
Yeah, of course I do.
Gnome along as this, or are you going to be hiding somewhere right on the stairway that leads down? And then if everything goes sour, trigger the dinosaur. Hope.
And you're looking for my expertise and how we can possibly make that work within the confines of the museum without drawing too much power and incorporating.
I think it'll be just enough bullshit that a nighttime guard won't give a shit, and it might.
Okay.
Where are you 2 going to be? And how
I'm
are
gonna-
you going to sneak a, no offense, giant turtle down to where you're going to be?
Good point. Yeah. Hmm.
He's not a giant turtle. He's just a little injured. We don't like to talk about it.
Of how to sneak your turtle around.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What are we going to do with all this turtle?
Well, Cord, can you like drop like in the cartoons?
Real quick. as funny as it was. Hello, I'm just trying to bring this exhibit back down to the basement.
Fossil.
Yeah, is
Yeah,
there
we can do that.
a card anywhere in the attic? Anything that would make it seem official? Some kind of box from the museum? Anything like that?
Yeah, I imagine the basement would have all sorts of boxes and little things like that available. Yeah.
Not the basement, the attic.
Oh, the attic.
It would be great, but we're not in the basement.
That's true. That's true. Let me see what's in the attic. You are. Do.
Probably should have just stayed in the basement.
Do.
And just still mocking me in my character sheet.
Yeah, I would say you might find something up here that you could use for that, but the basement definitely would have more accurate looking containers available to you.
In a
Could we
museum,
like
anything
grab
that.
like a bunch of rocks and fossils from other exhibits and compile them on this cart with him and on
I mean, I imagine that would be pretty laborious from a sneaking to other. Still haven't figured out if there's a cart yet up here. Is
Roll for, let's say, investigate.
roll for cart?
Roll for cart.
Who's got a
I
good
should have put more
investigation?
into cart
Hang on.
finding skill.
I can't investigate worth a shit. Oh, level 1. Oh, that's not bad. That is a 21. I rolled a 19. Yeah, well, that's my good name. For that attic.
This blinking in and out is killing me. It's killing me, guys.
got a 15 on my investigate by the chat, by the way.
I'm hearing a 15 and a 21, I
Um
think is what I heard. Why is this so bad?
Why can't
do
we
you have
have
a
nice
do you have
things?
a factor? Do you have an Ethernet cable that you can
My internet is all the way downstairs and I'm upstairs. I don't think I have one that long, Emmy.
Oh, it's all the way downstairs, so you'll need like a 60 footer like what I have.
Yeah, I have.
AOC
Where
gets-
downstairs?
Gets their in.
I have a mesh network that seems to work really well. I think it's just that Foundry is doing something funky to
Oh,
my
now it's going
network.
out for me.
Oh, now it's really
Yeah.
cutting out.
Yep. So let me see.
Yeah.
Configure setting.
Yeah. I'm
and-
working on an extender. Those are pretty good. I got one from Verizon.
Yeah, it's
Which is nice.
it's I have Ethernet cables. One goes into each of my computers. my my streams drop and cut off and stream breaks that way.
Allowed access. All right. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close out of
And I'm like,
Foundry.
What? I don't understand. Like,
Yeah,
it's
as
so
soon as it's I
fuzzy.
did it over Wi-Fi.
I'm like, all right,
And
geez,
Wi-Fi
settle
is what.
down.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna close Foundry. And I'm gonna see if that has any improvement on anything.
Going back to roll 20.
Trying it. We'll see what happens. But my internet still looks funky. It could just be my internet today, honestly.
Ooh, that was funny. You cut out for a long time, and then it all caught up in like 0.5 seconds.
Ooh.
It was like, what?
I'm gonna refresh this page.
have you done a speed test or anything? Do I need to go across the hall and get the internet man?
How's your speed, man? You need a little speed? A little bit of that juicy juice?
Oh, and his connection's unstable. We lost him.
No, but we're not blinking anymore, so I don't think it was the Foundry thing.
It could have been partially the Foundry thing because that could be pulling a
Well,
lot
I'm
of.
just looking at the one variable from.
Do, 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 do. I think I lost you guys. I think I lost you guys. Where did you go? Where did you go? Are you guys still out there? Can you hear me? I don't
Ken,
really know.
Is there anybody out there?
actually, let's not say anything. Hopefully, you'll say.
I have 142 megabytes download.
Oh,
I have 41 upload.
It's good, but you're
42 upload. So why don't I go?
your download supposed to be at? Do you know?
I have no idea. I pay $50. They give me internet. It works good, usually. I haven't
gig.
had issues with internet since they upgraded from the pandemic, but I don't know. I usually don't have an issue. Let me, because it could be my laptop.
Our cable is also for free as a result of it, and with our cell phone service. Oh.
I'm gonna try to open up Guest Star on my
Cool.
actual computer because maybe it's the laptop, y'all.
A
Maybe it's
hefty
just the
discount.
laptop.
It could be the laptop. It's possible because the laptop is what's pulling our camera footage in. Correct.
Ooh, I see you guys.
Ooh, there he goes again. Yeah.
La 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 la. Do 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 do. Da 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 da.
Never mind.
Where did you guys go?
I think
Where
this-
are you? Oh, there's an OBS. Where did y'all go? Your guests will receive an invite to join you on Guest Star. But they're already there. They were.
They're gone.
Oh,
It's just me and you, and I don't even see you. All I hear your disembodied voice, and I see you on the stream, but that's it. Murdered everyone else.
if y'all were just like
Thy ghost-
here, it probably wouldn't be so complicated.
And there goes Effector, and now it's just me.
I hear you. You
Just-
can't hear me, but I hear you.
Streaming again, and I don't like it. AOC, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hear you though. AOC, are you talking?
Yep. Yep. Talking. Talking. Oh, what mic is that? I don't even know what the heck that mic is. Switch to this one. Skip setup. Oh, here you guys are. Slot to number 3. Slot to number 4. Slot to number 1. Turn off that camera. Oh, that's not the one. This one. I'm gonna just turn my thing off. My poor computer. It hates me. Two. Maybe it's Twitch guest star that's not working. It's quite possible. It could be Twitch guest star that's problematic. I don't think you guys can hear me. I'm wondering if it's Twitch guest star that's really the problem here. Because it's causing my computer a fuss. Got booted. I know, I see you. It literally just clicked you. Literally clicked you. I literally just clicked you, Emmy. I don't know why it keeps kicking you out. Even my camera is janky as heck. Let's restart that. See if that does anything this time. No? No? I click you? Does that put you on? I don't even know anymore. Hey, Emmy. Get your comms. I only see you with them. I see me and I see Emmy. I'm clicking buttons. I don't even know anymore. I don't either, Ops. It keeps giving me these errors and I don't know why. Mic is disabled. I am sad. I don't know why. Let me try and restart my laptop while I'm at this. Please help Obsessive reach his follower goal of 500. Yes. Please. Best stream ever. Not. Hell yeah. Oh man.
So eerily quiet.
It is quiet.
Without Factor and Obsessive and Squid, it's so quiet. Like you've got Obsessive in his little black and white world over there.
Twitch.tv. I'm wondering if it's guest star.
You're like Obsessive Noir instead of Cat Noir. It's Obsessive Noir.
Open guest star. I'm opening the guest star. I click the buttons.
Your chair plunge. Like this white chair or white door behind you, I think is what's behind you. There we go. Obsessive is no longer Obsessive Noir. He
I think it's yeah, I think it's the door.
Do you guys hear me on
What
the
is-
guest star?
I hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
I wonder if it's Twitch guest star that's being a poop.
It's a possibility.
So they do have that excuse.
Mhm. Would we be better off trying to do this in the voice chat and
On the Discord? I can try it. I can try
not
it.
use guest star?
I
I mean,
can
that's
try
the only
it.
other possible thing I can think of.
Yeah, we can try that. So that means I have to close all of these things. So
And now Squid is Squid Noir.
Squid Noir. Squid Noir. I have to open Discord. Opening the Discord. Opening the
Yeah.
Discord. I'm gonna get your stream things. Turn them off. Goodbye. 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 It's just me. It's my show. Hello. Goodbye. I'm just resetting. Me. More of me. Yes. Okay. I'm waiting on the Discord to load. All right. Okay. Here we go. Discord. What happens if I just open this thing? I don't think anyone's talking on it, so I wouldn't know. There, I muted the thing. So let me go. How do I add Discord? Discord is a... Aha. I see these beautiful faces. We're going to add a display capture. And we're going to call this Discord VC. And we're going to say, yeah. Oh, not display. Hold up. Not display. Hold up. We want a... You'd think I would know how to use OBS at this point, y'all. So we're gonna open Discord browser, Discord VC view. Here we go. That's the one I want. Title must match. Okay. Hey, look, it's Emmy's show. There she is. They can't hear you, but they can see you. All right, application audio, Discord VC audio. Yes. And we want to match the title. And I've got to turn that. Okay. They should.
Sorry, this is like the only way I could think of that this would work.
It's working better already. I can
Okay.
tell. So, you know, we're just going old school. It's fine. It's chill. Here we go. Look at these beautiful people. D&D's happening. It's gonna happen over here. Twitch guest star was Poopy.
Yeah.
And here's everybody. I see a squid. I see a recording.
Mhm.
This is Craig, y'all. If you don't know, Craig is our recording bot. He's very useful and helpful, and we love him. So he's just gonna be here now.
Craig, he's a bear.
He is a bear. All right, I'm gonna close guest star. If you guys want to just turn on your these voices on the Discord.
Mhm.
That way
Hello.
they should be able to hear you.
Oh, hi there. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm just exiting out of guest star.
Didn't see you there.
Oh God, that was so much plunge.
So much plunge, just the way we all like it.
Little
Just
alarming.
plunging.
Just plunging. I can't hear Squid though. Squid, is your mic working?
Should be.
There
Can you
we
hear me
go.
now?
I do.
There.
It
There's-
is now,
Okay.
yeah.
There we go.
All right.
There
So
There we go.
now that this is working and Twitch guest star isn't working, I'm gonna try to open Foundry. I'm gonna try
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna try it and see.
I can't see the chat. Okay, I gotta do that. Hold on.
Okay. Where did I go? Foundry.
I was watching it. I was watching your Chrono Cross VOD, Vector. It was very funny.
Was it? Which one? Which one?
Most recent with the new game plus, and
Stepdad?
everybody's that we have to go, or there's the manor and General Snake Daddy is is trying to
General Snake Daddy.
not a specific Snake Daddy, just a general one.
General Snake Dad.
We love our General Snake Dad.
We do, especially when he's hanging out with that pirate dad.
And
So I'm just seeing you load up Foundry, and it's still.
and we all froze as soon as you started, yeah.
It's because
Yeah.
I minimized the Discord window and it freezes
Okay.
when you minimize the window. I just had to move
Okay.
it over.
Okay.
Okay.
It's thinking about it.
Yeah, it's deciding very passive aggressively what it wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, should I make it work? I don't know. Whatever. I don't feel like it. You might have to move the thing because the subtitles are underneath our
Oh,
cameras.
They sure
Uh-oh.
is. They sure is. All right, let me do a little groupy group. We're going to call this Group VC for Failures. And we'll just go down right here.
Seems kind of mean.
Yeah.
Hey, I can see the map now.
Oh, I can probably delete my picture and Craig.
There we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ah, look at you.
Here we go.
More me.
Look at these beautiful gamers. Look at them. Aren't they cute, y'all?
Eh.
Shout out
We're
to
so cute.
all of our Adorbs PCs. Where's my button? Hey, mix it up. Listen. There it goes.
All
I
obsessive.
did not do the shout out. That was not me. Nope.
Oh dear.
That one wasn't me. Looks like Emmy is going ham on the shouties.
I mean,
You know it.
Goodness,
it is Emmy.
All right, I'm
So-
already feeling more confident. I don't see you guys blinking in and out of existence. Things are going
Always
a little
helps.
bit better. So, we are making a plan. That's what I heard. I couldn't quite hear. We were looking for a cart? Is that what I remember?
I
people were
want
looking
to
for?
use plunge like a gigantic shell and push him along the floor and have him bounce off the walls and knock people down like in Mario Kart.
It sounds more
Or
like- sounds more
counterpoint.
like Super Mario Brothers 2, because you're not
That
in.
too.
Yeah, you're not in the cart. You're just putting him down and pushing.
we were discussing. I rolled a 21 to investigate finding something or things to make plunge in his shell, which I didn't know he could do, which I guess is racist to turtles. Speciest that I didn't know he could do that.
I don't think it's
Mhm.
racist to not.
Well,
know
you've
you did
never,
something.
in fairness, Stick has never seen a turtle
before.
like this.
A
before.
giant
Yeah.
turtle like that before? If I did, it was after it was killed.
Well,
So-
it's because you weren't here the one time I did it.
Yeah, he did do it once when you ran back to the room while you were sick and not here.
I was possessed. Okay, so that's it was a 21 to try and find things to make Stick look like a fossil or an exhibit or something.
Koreg.
Korrig, sorry. Korrig so that Alorelei can transport him safely towards the basement / our escape, but also be close enough so that Stick can wail on, not Stick, Korrig can wail on some people if Stick's disguise doesn't work. Am I getting
Yep.
that all right?
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Because this plan sounds awful.
It does, but it's gonna be hilarious. So why
It's
not?
wonderful.
I mean, as I'm failing my third death saving throw with blood coming out of every hole in my body, I'll be like, "Yeah, I saw this
Save you.
coming." It's kind of appropriate that the stream took this long to sort of get its inertia to go. It's almost like Twitch was like, "No, don't play. It's not going to end well for you tonight, Stick."
We'll be fine.
All right. So, what did I find with my 21, my lord?
My lord.
You find that there is some equipment up here that might be up for the task, but it's a bit neglected and rusty. You can see the rusty stains from where the tires are because it's been sitting up here for quite a while.
I will
Igor.
take the risk of tetanus.
What do you mean?
Roll for tetanus.
Igor.
Okay.
Do you have any tools and little tinkerers tinkering stuff so that you may tinker appropriately to try and make this hunk of garbage not such a hunk of garbage?
I should definitely have that. What do we need to roll?
I need you to turn this into a flying machine.
Realizing I'm not sure if I can hear Effector.
Can you not hear
Stay-
me on the Discord?
Oh no, I can now. Okay, no, we're fine.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, yes. What should I roll? We'll happily roll.
So you're trying
see.
I'm thinking a magical tinkering? What does this do?
Well, this is just using their engineering expertise, I would imagine, to take something that is disabled and otherwise neglected and put it in some state of tiny repair. And I would obviously help with any prestidigitation that I can to help with tiny little parts that can be cleaned up, as it were.
Use your cart repair skill.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a plus.
Clearly, you
that's-
should just do that.
That's a plus 10 for me. I don't know why I didn't think of that before.
Uh,
Man, we'd be really good on the Oregon Trail.
I would. I would.
so Igor,
Can I put lasers in it?
describe to me first what you're trying to do, and then we'll
Okay.
have you do a roll.
Don't say that. We're going to be here all night.
So, step 1 of my 20-step plan.
I get to talk? Okay. Well, I want to make the cart work, but I also want to give it a little bit more, like, oomph, like, so that if Korrig needs it to use it defensively, he can.
Okay.
Now, what I mean by oomph is I'm actually not really sure. I'm hoping the group can suggest fun things that we can do with it. Maybe like a little zappy thing, because I have shocking grasp, and it would be kind of cool if we could impart that to the cart so that it could give a tiny little, not to harm people, but like a jolt that will take something by surprise if it comes time to have the full on battle. And then
I would just like to be blinking very deliberately in the face of Igor as they're expressing to me their desire to turn this into a mobile killing machine, and I literally just want them to get the fucking cart working. That's it. Like, just make it roll. We're literally just throwing the shell on the cart, and I'm listening to them talk of like, but if we do these 17 things, we could turn it into a war mech. And I don't even
Yes.
have the words. I only have the
I
facial
would like to turn it
expression
into a word
communicate.
mech.
Yeah.
To a war mech. Word mech,
Yeah.
too. Probably don't have time to turn it into a war mech. I agree, but it would be funny if it then spouts out occasional trivia. And
Oh God,
or
what happened to you,
Hangman.
Emmy? What's going on behind you? What is that? What is happening?
What the fuck?
What is going on? Oh God. Why? We're turning turtle carts into war mechs. Emmy's got a tweaking wizard behind her. I don't. What's happened to today's game?
What is this chaos?
This is.
Are
yeah.
we winning?
I think Plunge.
We
I think
do
we
it?
just won. That was the end boss, and we just won.
Hang on. Okay, there we go.
Is this a Discord feature or
It's a Discord feature.
Okay.
You can use a GIF as a custom background.
Great.
I hit butt jiggle.
beautiful?
I
Beautiful.
found the
chat is
icing
also full
twerking.
of-
So
Discord chat is also full of twerking, by the way.
It is. Oh gosh.
Yeah. So it's a dog and one of the nameless people from SpongeBob that I don't recognize. Something
Squidward.
else. Okay.
We love
enough.
Squidward. I love Squidward.
It's Squidward. It's Squidward. It's Squidward. Squidward.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
The older I get, the more I identify with Squidward.
Always.
same.
Squidward is the real hero of the show.
Mhm.
I have no idea
I
who
used
any of
to-
these people are.
I used to be able to do a really good Squidward because my kids were into SpongeBob. I don't know if I can still do it anymore. I'm trying to remember the voice in my head. He's like, what is he like? He's like, SpongeBob! Patrick, you idiot! Was that it?
That's really good, actually.
Okay, I'm trying to remember because I confuse him with Mr. Krabs all the time.
Impressive. Very impressive. Igor, I'm gonna give you inspiration for obsessive nonsense.
Hey, thank you. All right, I will roll. What
For driving him into this.
is this like an Arcana thing?
I'm gonna say use your Tinker's tools, so that will be a dexterity roll plus proficiency.
Okay. Well, then I have a dirty 20.
What?
A
20 be dirty.
A dirty 20. Okay. So you see Igor is tinkering with the cart. Stick is rolling his eyes because he literally just wanted wheels that work. And Igor has taken the rust and has now applied it to every single corner and edge of this device, meaning it is now a tetanus mobile.
Wait.
Yes.
Except for the handle, that you can, dexterously push along. Just be careful where you slide your hand. It's sharp. It's very sharp now. Yeah.
I make it zap.
But the wheels are in fact working.
Is the rust conductive?
You do maybe. I don't know.
Maybe sounds like maybe to me.
Maybe.
Okay. So am I the only one? You and I both have shocking grass, Igor?
Sure, they can't. Don't.
Please wait till I'm off the cart before you do.
Well, your shell isn't conductive, so as long as it's
Are
just
you
your
sure?
shell, we'll find out.
Probably
not
It's
conductive.
good enough for Koreg. Koreg's
Yeah.
going to go into shell mode and get on the cart. Well, first going to get on the cart and then go into shell mode.
L. Those
All
are
right.
good shell.
So
It
All
reminds me
three-
of the Ninja Turtle action figures where if you opened their shell, they had weapons inside, and I thought
Yep.
it was cool when I was 10.
I had one that shot pizzas out of its stomach.
I remember that one.
It's disgusting.
It was gross. All right, so we are going to all walk down together.
Now we can see Effector's Google search.
You can.
Oh, really? What has you been Google searching?
Oh, look at that. What have you been looking at, Effector?
Oh, my. Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Looking at Cart Hub.
God.
Hub.
Oh,
Okay.
it's only carts. It's his only carts.
He's-
Okay,
yeah,
I have
it's
to
only
admit,
cards.
if that's the tetanus mobile, it's a pretty sexy tetanus mobile.
That's not bad.
So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Hold on.
Oh, you're taking a picture of the tetanus mobile and putting it in there? That's fine.
Yes. Amazing.
So I'll walk down disguised. We'll get to a position of some sort of we're not going to try and sneak by anybody. We'll see if you can get an escort Lorelei downstairs with Korik. And I'll try and see, or just like, yes, let them go down. And you two will have a key. And then Igor will stay with me, and you'll just keep jotting down notes and pretending like you're my assistant.
Of course,
Yeah.
I'm planning on how to make these displays more effective, cost
What is-
effective, energy effective, and more immersive for the average audience.
What is your name going to be as my assistant?
Igor's a really good assistant name, but
Yeah, but it
you're
can't
right.
be. They can't. If we're shouting Igor, they're going to be like, "Oh, so what did those
What about
four strangers?"
Sheldon? What about Sheldon?
No, I don't think so.
Rogi. It's Igor backwards. They'll never respect it.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Rogai. We'll never
They'll
crack
never
the code.
Igor. Should call me Igor.
I will Igor you in the face if you suggest that name again.
Have you ever
Rogi
watched
Conacon.
Young Frankenstein? Igor. Igor? Igor. It's a completely different name.
I can't. I pull Igor close and I sort of gently wrap my hand around the base of their neck and I'm like, I need you right now to realize the gravity of this situation, where we are and what it's going to take to get out of here. And I'm going to need you to come up with something better than Igor. I need you to dig deep for me, okay?
Yeah, just
All right,
all right, I got
ram
one.
in,
More brain
dig
cells.
deep there. Just
I
dig,
got one.
reach in and dig real deep.
I got one. April O'Neil.
I missed that. What was it? What was it, Squid?
April O'Neil was their second suggestion. I'm gonna call you April.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys. are
April
going-
was last month. Can't we call Igor May instead?
No.
Don't
it's a
encourage
Ninja Turtle
them.
reference. Come on.
All right. So you guys are
think-
gonna
I
go
think the cartoon
downstairs,
had a sidekick.
secure the exit, or do you want to wait? Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm rolling for my intelligence in my head here, and I'm slowly putting this together. You guys will wait by the dinosaur. If I can't make the clean extraction and we need to smash and grab, we're no longer doing stealthy whatever mode. We're doing pop out and bust some ass. April's going to activate the dinosaur.
You mean
And-
bust some ass like I just entered into the chat on Twitch?
You know, I don't know
what's-
I don't know what a Twitch is. So
What's the code word that you're going to say when things go bad?
don't ask April to come up with the code word. Okay.
Yeah, don't. That's a bad idea.
They're gonna say the code word is schmode word. Korik, would you like to come up with a code word? Since you're the one who's going to need the attention because you'll be popping out of your shell.
Code
Ready to
pink
kill.
drink.
Okay.
Wait, pink drink or code pink drink?
Code pink drink.
So those three words. The code word
Yes.
is code pink drink.
Yes, just in case somebody happens to find a pink drink while we're out there, because that is entirely possible.
Sure.
Okay, makes sense.
All right. So we're gonna try and do the clean extraction. If that doesn't work, I will say, April, get me what is it called? A code pink drink You're going to run off, activate the dinosaur. Everyone else comes out. In the confusion of the dinosaur murdering everybody, I will try and grab the egg. Just in case, here's the extra universal key card. Who wants it? A Lorelei, Gorig,
I would give it to a Lorelei.
Lorelei.
She'd
Yeah.
be able to use it.
Igor, you and I have one.
Good.
But if we get separated, just stick with them after you get the dinosaur. And I will
I'll go
try
vent.
and I will no, because the vent is to the roof. That's a kill spot for you. We need to get to the basement to get out of here.
Catapult and Featherfall. I'm fine.
But can we jump? Did we establish AOC that we could jump off the roof?
So the roof is 30, 60, 90 to 100 feet up?
But what I'm saying is it's not enclosed. Like
No.
if in
No,
a
no, no.
shitstorm, they can
Yeah.
get up there.
We can get out
Catapult,
via the
featherfall.
roof. Yep.
Fine.
Okay, so yeah,
I got
in a
3
in a
spells.
pinch, yeah. Wait, so
Oh, yeah.
how many
I'm actually
people?
kind of wanting to do that.
How many people can your feather fall? Can you cast it on?
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is if I get separated from you guys. I don't think I can cast Featherfall on all of us. I've got one casting of it.
No, I'm saying how many people does Featherfall cover? I think it's more than one.
I thought it was self, but I could be wrong.
Choose
Maybe
up to
that's all-
5 falling creatures within range. The falling creature's
Okay.
stated descent slows to 60 feet per round.
Oh, well, you were right. I can get
So-
the whole group if we all go jumping.
So, if everything goes okay, we're going downstairs to put Korig and the rock into the basement, and we're out. If everything goes to shit, Igor runs up to the roof. We try and get the egg into the vent so that even after I am brutally murdered, at least it's up there. I'll do that with Mage Hand. I'll bring it, put it up there, plop, and then we run to the roof, feather fall off, whee, and run off into the night.
Sounds like a good idea.
Perfect. We're all
I
gonna
feel like
die.
you could also just bring the egg up to the roof when you run up to the roof without getting the vent involved.
Well, my thought is that if I grab the egg, right? I'm operating under the idea that we've been made and that killing is about to happen. I want to get the egg to a place where the guards can't easily get it.
Okay.
And so you can get up to the roof, you know where the vent is, you'll be able to there.
Okay, I see what you mean. All right.
But so if you hear code pink drink, you're activating the dinosaur as you're running up into the roof in the vent with the assumption that as long as I'm alive, I will be grabbing the egg and putting it up there.
Sounds good.
And our watches intermittently work. So, I mean, I don't know if they'll beat us to death, but they might beat us unconscious and bring us to a jail. In which case, that's fine as long as someone gets the egg out. Just don't hand it over before you get paid if I'm not there.
Correct.
Also, if you can, get the box that she has and put it in there and then hold the box. Don't give it to her, as she might be the big bad in all of this, and we could have unlocked her power to destroy the world, just in case he's.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Maybe put the box and then put it in the bag of holding and then
That's
hide
a
that
good idea.
somewhere. In case I'm
Feed
dead.
it to the dinosaur.
All right, so we ready to do this?
Ready
am
as
ready.
I think we're going to be.
That is a ringing endorsement of truthiness. I am
You're
going
welcome.
to use
Today is a
My-
good day to die.
last first level
It's gonna be
spell
fun.
to cast Disguise Self, and I would like to make myself look like the museum curator, who I have told you, AOC, that I was studying and trying to remember the vocal intonations of, and I'm also going to be pretending like I'm having some gastric distress. And I don't have the time or patience to deal with any pittance of stuff. I've spent too much time in the
On the
restroom.
shitter.
And so I'm taking care of stuff now that I was not able to take care of before. I'm saying
Better
this so
so.
as we're sort of walking, I'm explaining to a Lorelei and Igor/April, like, we have many things to get done. I didn't have time before those dreaded food was destroyed my insides. It was so terrible. We have much to do, little time to do it in. Wait. Yes, no, that's correct. And so
what are you doing with the cart?
We are bringing the cart gently down the stairs with
Bee on it.
Korrig on it.
As
And
a
I say,
shell.
be gentle with that. That's a valuable relic. We need to make sure we have approval before we display it, after all. I don't know who put it in the attic anyway. Bunch of imbeciles working here. Nonsense, if you ask me.
There's the cart.
I'm also making sure, I don't know which one is the card that deactivates the security system, but I assume having that out with me in the lead would be something that would prevent any sort of wee-oo from happening.
All right. So marching order, is this correct? Korrig?
Korrig is on the cart.
Korig's on the cart and
Is
flanked
on
by
the cart.
Igor. Yeah, and flanked by Igor and a Lorelei, and I'm in front as
wonderful
the
flanker.
curator.
All right. So we'll move you guys back here. There we go. Here's the train. Choo-choo!
That's fucking hilarious.
There's a cart.
Come on, ride the train. Ride the train.
Where am I?
You're there somewhere. You're underneath Korig because he can't
Okay,
put
fair enough.
Korig on top of the cart.
Okay, that makes sense.
But you're there.
Switched. Okay.
Don't forget to get your tetanus shots after this.
I can probably.
Yeah, get your tetanus shots.
There, well, there we go. There you go. Here's a little choo-choo train.
Woohoo.
Choo choo.
I choose you. All right, so we're walking around the corner, and knowing what we know about this,
There, I put a
We're not-
choo choo train in Twitch chat too. There's
Very
the
we're
nice.
not going to be
Very nice
startled
train.
by the guards that are around the corner because, and I'm saying this to them because we're supposed to be here. So I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm being loud. I'm being irritated. I'm not supposed to be here. I don't want to be here. I'm praying to God that the curator isn't still here because then, but whatever. And
We'll
we're
just
walking
Pretend that
right
she's
to
the
the top of the stairs. And I say to a Lorelei, wait here with that. I have one more thing to fetch in the gem room.
Okay, so you're approaching the gem room.
I'm approaching the gem room with April. April, come. You don't learn by standing, you learn by doing.
Yes, miss, I'm coming.
All right, you guys are up there. You guys are down here. You run into a guard. Let me.
They're right by the stairs. They're ready to go down or up in a hurry. So they're ready to book either way.
Okay.
Do I see this name tag on this guard? Is he letting us in? Is he being suspicious?
Let me figure out who it is.
Oh, God.
It's your daddy.
No, not him. Anyone but him.
It's your daddy.
Yeah, Obsessive has a sugar daddy.
How did you find that out? It's supposed to be a secret.
We're very
Yeah.
resourceful here at the Frog Pond Academy.
Yes, we
Mhm.
are. All right, you run into Miriam.
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 Mary, not Miriam. Everyone says it's Miriam, but it's not. It's Miriam. I hate it when they pronounce it wrong. Ugh.
Miriam side eyes April, confused, and looks at you, thinking that you are the curator? Question mark, and is going to
I am.
roll an investigation. What's your spell save?
My spell save?
Yeah.
What a great question that I'm afraid to answer. I think it's 1 million. No, it's only 14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She's gonna try to side eye you and figure out what's all this then.
Can that be a disadvantage just because I'm
when she's investigating, can I trip over and kind of fall into her? Like a clumsy first year student that's suddenly been forced into being an intern
Sure.
and doesn't really know if she wants to be here.
I'd also, while this is going on, would I be able to, with my passive perception, or I can make a perception roll, like catch her name tag and pretend that I know her?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need me to roll for it, or do I know it's Miriam?
You know it's Miriam. You can see the name tag.
Okay, so
Okay.
To sort of inhibit her ability to discern that I am not who I say I am, I would like to say, Miriam, I'm so sorry for this intrusion, but the dreadful food got me feeling all kinds of terrible, and I'm catching up on some late things. Time to do the nightly work, as you know, and I'm training this worthless bag of crap, as you know.
Oh, miss. Now I'm gonna trip into her.
What are you doing? You are
Clumsy.
just so clumsy.
Has no feet
The
attack.
heck? And she
I'm so sorry, I'm so
seems to
sorry.
be looking down at her boots, seeing that there's an ugly, rusty stain that you have now introduced to her boot. She's like, it's gonna take me hours to press that
I'm so sorry.
out.
I'm so sorry. Please don't fire me. I really need this job. Please.
April, enough. I apologize for the inconvenience. If you'd like to go and take care of that now, that's fine. I will be up here for a significant part of the evening attending to the item.
I'm gonna be
I
fine.
understand, and I apologize for any inconvenience to you. Thank you, Miriam.
That's just, I guess, okay. I don't know. This is all confusing, but I suppose it's late, but I gotta go clean this. And so she
Thank you,
she
Miriam.
begins to wander
April, come!
away.
Yes, miss.
And in we walk. 1 down, 26 guards to go.
Trying to get
Defeated
this
by
to load.
Rust.
Defeated by Rust.
Defeated
Wait
by
till they
Rust.
have to make those tetanus saving throws.
Okay. So you guys are approaching the door to the gem room. Let us pop up then. And Lorelei and Koreg with your cart. What are you doing?
So we are. Shit, I forgot where we were supposed to be going.
Fantastic. I love it
Basement.
already because it's totally in character.
Corey
It's
just
like,
whispers,
wait, what
basement,
was,
basement.
what was the plan again?
Oh yeah, basement. And we're upstairs. So is there like is there a lift I can use to bring us down on, or
I don't think so.
am I just gonna push plunge on this cart down the stair?
Wait for me.
That's totally your decision, Lorelei.
Nice.
We can just wait here.
I'm just gonna like.
I just,
mean,
love,
I could just wait here.
I just love a Lorelei, agent of chaos, just being like, "What were we supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to bring him down now. All right, fuck it, let's go down the stairs."
Alright,
I don't ignore my meta pigeoning. Do what you want to do. I love it.
yeah, so I think I'm just gonna chill out here because pushing this cart anymore is kind of gross. I don't like it.
Are you hanging out in the hallway? Are you going into the bathroom? Where are you going?
I'm gonna go into the bathroom and powder my nose, and I'm gonna leave Plunge here on this cart.
Great.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay perfectly still.
Yep, you gotta stay
Or Korg
perfectly
is going
still.
to, rather.
I'm gonna whisper to Koreg as quietly as I can. There's someone coming. I'm gonna go run and hide. I'm totally not going into the bathroom. You stay here.
I am a fossil.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go over to the
And
back.
just be like, I'm so shiny. Oh, these heists are so hard.
Yeah. So it'd be like, oh, there's rust on my hands, and my hands feel dirty.
Mm. And this one makes me look sad.
Okay.
Is there anything happening to plunge on that cart while I'm in the bathroom?
Possibly
Cora,
Tadmus.
Cora, can you do a quick acrobatics check for
What
Rust?
the fuck?
I can do that. Although, should I roll at disadvantage because I'm technically prone?
Oh my god.
No,
Don't volunteer shit
just
like
do
that.
a flat roll. It's fine.
Just for funsies.
Oh shit. I rolled a 2.
Oh god.
um
So that's
be
a
amazing.
3.
so I have that's a 2.
I mean, it makes sense. You're stuck in a
No,
submarine
it's a
shell.
5. It's a 5. It's 5. But still, it's
It
5.
makes sense.
really
I mean,
bad.
you are a turtle.
You
so-
take
yeah.
1 piercing damage as you get a
okay.
sliver.
That's fine.
What?
Is this cart wooden? I thought it was metal.
It's
No,
a
it's
metal
wood, but-
sliver.
It's a rust sliver.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'd make a death save. Just kidding.
You did not have to make a death save. Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
But every turn you're on that cart, the tetanus possibilities are endless.
Obsessive, did you see the GIF I posted in the Discord chat just for you?
No, I did not see that, and now I won't check because I know.
Oh,
you did it.
how is your D&D campaign?
God.
Plunge? I died to a cart. I died to a
You
rusty
died to
cart.
a cart.
Oh dear.
The Squidward one is especially disturbing.
It really is.
welcome. You're welcome.
I don't know if I can unsee that.
You are.
The wizard one disturbs me because of the drink that's directly underneath the way it
Yeah.
lines up. That bothers me.
That milkshake does bring all the boys to the yard.
It
Korrig
looks
is
like
now
it's coming out of
wondering-
his ass.
Korrig is now wondering if we checked if this card.
I mean, the Ice King
Oh
is
my
very
god!
talented.
No, God! Now he's got to make a wisdom saving throw. He's going to destroy the fucking cart.
No, the person who's going to need to do a wisdom saving throw right now is April.
Oh God!
April needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
All right, let me get my dice roller back out because
Great.
there we go. And let me find my sheet again so I know what my modifier is.
Oh God!
I have a +1. It's okay.
Oh good. +1. We're all saved.
Where are your wisdom saves? Okay, it's on the bottom right. Okay.
Roll the 4.
Oh, we're doing great, guys. This heist is going splendidly.
You do have DM advantage, inspiration, if you'd
So-
like to use that to reroll.
And he's encouraging you to use it.
You don't
I'll
have
use
to.
it. I will use it to reroll. I can take a hint.
3. 1.
15.
A
So that's
15.
16.
Okay. All right.
Wait, what's
Uh,
your bonus? No, you get a plus to your saving throws.
You get plus
Everyone does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just a +1, right?
1. Mm-hmm. Yours
So
is,
it's
yeah.
a 16.
With a 16, as you were following the curator down the hall and getting rust all over poor Miriam's boots, upsetting her greatly, the animatronic Allosaurus that's just chilling
God.
right there is so cute. It's so heckin' adorable, and you really struggle not trying to wake it up as
Purple.
you follow the curator into the gym
Purple.
room.
April! April! Free from the dinosaur! Fuck, that would have been hilarious. Okay.
Nat 1. Oh my god.
Yeah, just be like, the dinosaur flies into a murderous rage. Plan B! Plan B!
Code
What?
Pig Drink.
Can I send it an affectionate text message from my watch?
Roll Arcana to see
Put
if you can do
the
that.
fucking watch down, April.
Wait,
Come on.
Is
Hey,
Igor sexting the dinosaur now? Is that what's happening here?
Hey, bro.
I only got a 12, so
it seems to be pending. It doesn't seem to have gone through.
God fucking damn it. You would have gotten a low roll and accidentally sent it the wake up call. You were trying to sex the fucking dinosaur. Get in the room.
accidentally.
Yeah, Oops. Oh, I accidentally sexted it again.
Oops, I sexted
I hate when that
again.
happens.
Did it again.
Okay.
I
Curator, you approach.
Now, if I please correct my memory if it's wrong, Mr. GM.
Mhm.
Was the substitute green gem, was that in the archaeological display section or the underground wonders section?
It was about right here on the map, which you can't see because it's dark as fuck, but it's over there.
No, I know. I'm looking at the little bitty map that I have. Because Underground Wonders takes up 2 squares, but I can't remember. I think we were in Underground Wonders.
Give me a second, I'll pull up the map.
I just want to double check while I'm bullshitting for my life here. I just want to make sure my ducks are lined up in a row.
It is under archaeological display.
Thank you.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Yeah, everything's going to go great. We're doing great.
Yeah, you
Probably not
approach.
gonna
The door to the gem room is locked,
And my key card makes it go beep-a-da-boop, bop-a-doop.
and your keycard opens the door.
Great. April,
Yes.
come into the fucking room.
All right, I'm coming. Follow. The last look or two back at the Allosaurus, of course. I'm coming.
I as soon as I make it into the room, I'm trying to zero in on the name tags of these guards so
Okay.
that I can look like I know who they are, even though I don't know who the fuck they are.
I'm going to look like a terrified first year.
So you encounter. Okay. And oh, you already got Miriam out of the way. Double rolls.
Oh,
They're
Okay.
doubling down.
So you run
Los
Double
roles
into
dobles.
Serena,
Nice.
spit roasting.
a tiefling that you see in the room, and there is also a human in the room. Hold on, did I?
I
go
don't
back?
believe humans actually exist. I think they're
Yes.
just halflings who got accidentally enlarged.
Halflings who were exposed to radioactive ooze.
You see a human in the room with the name tag Surith, who's kind of taking a look at his wristwatch and tapping his foot and looking around the room kind of anxiously.
Serena and Surith, yeah?
Yep, Serena and
Okay.
Surith.
So as we walk into the room, I am very sternly talking to April, being like, now we're very behind. This is the most important part of the day. We do this for very important exhibits, as you see. The public does not know any better. It is our opportunity to keep it as safely as... And then I look up and see Serena and Surith, and I kind of look past them to look at the stone. And I'm like, where is the Serena? Surith, where is the stone?
But miss, that looks like the
Shush,
stone.
April, adults are talking. Where is the stone?
Serena is just kind of chilling out, and she's like, ma'am, the stone is right over where it usually is. It's on the pedestal.
Surith, okay, you're useless to me. You, Surith, yes?
Yes?
Please tell me that when I ask you the question, where is the stone, you will have a better answer for me than it's right behind me.
Well,
She's a fucking bitch.
I don't know.
Okay. I am going to pretend that I'm not working with complete idiots. please tell me
April is
that
just
you at
looking very
least have
sympathetic.
the real stone on you. Please tell me that one of you went to. Hold on, brain farting, brain farting, brain farting, brain farting, brain farting. Please tell me that one of you went to the archaeological display, grabbed the real stone that we were not putting on display because we didn't want someone to steal it, and now you are ready to swap it out for the fake one that has been on display all night. Please tell me that. Tell me, tell me, tell me.
Let's have you roll intimidation,
Oh, I'd love to intimidate.
curator.
Intimidate,
I'm gonna
intimidate.
Can I assist? I can't look intimidating, but I figure if my character looks absolutely terrified, it might help the ambiance of
Projection.
Stick's performance.
We will give the help action to the curator. You can roll with advantage.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, let's see if I need it. I might. That was pretty good. We can do better, and we can't. That was a 17,
Good enough.
which is good. The first one was a 13. The second one was a 2. So we're going to stick with the 13 plus 4 for 17.
So you see Serena is very, very anxious at your response. She says, "Well, I will go check. I will go check with someone else." And she,
Serena, stop. I don't need you to check. I don't need you to ask around. Look at me.
yes,
I'm telling you right now.
yes, ma'am.
Go there, get the green-looking stone in the glass case, and bring it here to me and put it back where it belongs.
At once. And Serena moves down. Ouch.
Seraphim,
The door.
remove the fake immediately.
Oh, I would, ma'am, but I don't have the key cards to open it up. Only you have that.
I hold out the key card in my hand as I can only describe, like, if you saw someone with such disdain that they were just like, "Can I have $1 or something?" And you're the biggest asshole in the world. It's just like you can barely be bothered to hold it in your hand. You're just showing it to them like, "Oh, you mean this thing? Here, take it." I don't have the energy to wave my hand in a clearing direction. Also, I don't know how to unlock this fucking thing. So here, just do it. Take it. Do it.
I hate to butt in. You should mention about how like you've had to clear your bowels at least 3 times tonight and
Oh.
you have no patience left.
Oh, it's coming. Don't worry. Don't worry, Emmy. Bowel talk is on the way.
The bowels are going to be unloaded all over these people.
Oh, yeah. Roll for fecal smothering.
See, it wasn't even me that time. I didn't bring that
I
up.
didn't even do it, guys.
Well, it's Squid, who is in previous campaigns that we have been in off stream, who has started literal shit fights.
Once, and it was a shit tournament. Thank you very much. There was a big coliseum and everything.
I would like to argue that once is enough.
So Saruth looks at you, intimidated
good.
and cowed, and says, "But ma'am, if I remove the stone, now the alarms will go off and the doors will seal. We have to counterbalance."
Then let us wait.
Okay. Whilst you wait, Lorelei,
Yes.
what's going on in the bathroom?
Well, I'm washing my hands and I definitely feel more clean. So that's a start. I take my time, gently washing my hands, smelling all the lotions and powders in the women's room, checking out my nails, and then being like, okay, I think I've spent enough time in here. I'm sure Korag's just fine. And I'm just gonna quietly make my way out of the bathroom.
Making my way.
Back to where I left the cart.
Korag is slowly dying.
Koreg is on his second death saving throw.
Yep. So I'm assuming I would see some puncture on Koreg as the result of a sliver, and be like, Koreg, how do you get a sliver from a metal cart?
Oric is going to remain silent.
Congratulations, Koreg. You passed the test.
I am gonna whisper, Koreg, I forgot where we're supposed to go.
Wait
I kind of
here.
got really distracted. Okay, then I'm just gonna go walk around some more and see if there's anything better to look at. Preferably something with a cute butt.
Does she notice that Korg is half dead?
I'm not even half dead.
No, I noticed he was punctured, and I asked him how he gets punctured, but how he gets a sliver from a metal cart.
Took 1 damage. I'll be all right.
For now.
For now.
No.
Do you want a pink drink made by the Ice King, Koreg?
No.
Okay.
Oh, he is dying. Doesn't want a pink drink.
Wait a minute. Koreg would never say that.
Must be a mimic.
It's a mimic. He doesn't want a pink drink. It's a mimic.
The big boss of this campaign is Koreg having to fight himself. The ultimate
twist.
mimic.
The big twist is that Korg was a mimic the whole time.
The whole time.
Oh
A
no!
self-hating mimic.
Dun, dun,
There can be
dun.
only one mimic.
The mimic in the mirror.
Korg was consumed and replaced by a mimic before session 1 even happened.
Oh God. No wonder there's so many mimics everywhere.
So y'all are hanging out in the hallway. Is that your plan?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You do hear the rumblings of footsteps approaching down the hall, getting closer and closer.
I'm gonna step a little bit away from the cart to kind of like make it look like I'm not really. Actually, no. Hang on. No. I'm just gonna like be really busy looking at like my nails and being like, oh, I don't like this color. I should have gotten a different color done. So, I'm gonna be really pretending to be really self-absorbed.
Ending.
Not that that's any different than normal.
So
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make you roll for that.
as you're as you're hanging out there and Koreg is chilling in the cart, a guard approaches,
Fuck.
notices
cart?
you just standing there in the hallway with a big turtle man on a cart.
I'm not a turtle man. I'm just a shell.
Yeah, he's just.
He's
gotta-
just a shell of himself.
Got a big old shell, and he looks up. You see the name tag Billy on his chest there, and he goes, "This is way off regulation. What are you doing with this artifact in the hall up here?
Excuse me.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I was invited.
The museum
And-
is closed.
Oh, wait, it already closed?
Yes. What are you doing?
Oh no, my friends must have left without me. Oh,
And now I'm here
I
and
was
my
in the
clothes are falling off.
bathroom, and I had an accident, and it was really bad. It's like it was like just a.
Bless you, Emmy.
You're fucking welcome. I'm like, I don't know what I ate at this party tonight, but it didn't sit well with me, and everything just came out, and it was a solid hour of straight brown explosion.
Oh my God.
I ruined my other dress. Like, and that's a borrowed dress, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
Do we hear this crying from inside the room?
No.
Damn.
But I'm
I'm gonna give
but I'm
you
just gonna start
inspiration
sobbing.
for that beautiful performance.
Yay!
Roll deception.
Okay.
Love the flowers in the background. They just make the
Yeah.
deception. So it's just like a shoujo manga.
Yeah.
When,
Little old me,
for
little
the
old
atmosphere.
me.
Where's my one die I was using earlier? I'm going to use that one. Oh well.
Why am I so deceptive?
Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Deception.
I just see your little dot going bloop 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 bloop.
I got a 21.
Oh, jeez.
21. Billy looks at you,
Okay.
hears your story. Well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it seems a lot of people these days are having, gastrointestinal problems. I've been learning a little bit about it after our staff meeting last week. But if you come with me, I will escort you downstairs to the exit of the museum.
Sure. Is there a better bathroom downstairs where I can clean things up a little better? It is. I don't want to get too personal, but it's still so messy down there.
Well, no, I don't think so. This is where the restrooms are, ma'am.
Can you watch outside the restroom while I go finish cleaning myself up and then take me to the door?
Yeah, sure. I'll watch. All right. What are you doing?
I'm gonna have to go back in the fucking bathroom. There's a vent in the bathroom, right? If I recall correctly.
Yeah. There is.
Are you gonna fit in it?
I should be able to wiggle my way into it.
Famous. We're all ready to get out, and we're like, "Where's the Lorelei? I'm stuck in the vent."
Yeah, so I'm gonna go into the bathroom. I'm gonna turn on a faucet to make it sound like there's running water. Make it sound like I'm cleaning myself, and then I'm going to send Igor and Stick a text message and
I don't
Corey
think you can do that.
on
You
my
can try.
on my wrist.
Roll
I can
Arcana.
try.
Gotta roll Arcana for it.
Yeah. What's my Arcana bonus?
Or I can't really check his text right now.
I got a 22.
Your texting speeds have increased. You were able to get that message to everybody's wristwatch.
What does the message say?
I'm gonna tell them that there's a guard here, and I'm gonna be in deep shit, literally. I'm currently in the bathroom, pretending to clean myself up, and I'm going to sneak into the vent. Korrig is alone.
Okay, I can go get Cora. I'll do this in pantomime.
Squid, you're
Hi,
phasing
Nick
in and out.
Dark.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Can you say that
That's
again?
okay. I can. Igor will start kind of pantomiming that they'll go out and get Korrig.
Okay.
And
I'm just staring at my watch, and then I'm staring at Igor, and I'm just like, I'm muttering in my head, "We're all gonna die tonight. We're all gonna die tonight. It's just we're all gonna."
oh no, Miss, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I left the shawl outside. I know we were supposed to bring it downstairs, and I know
Quickly!
do the big
Quickly,
project on it.
quickly! And I turn back to look at the other guard, and I'm just staring a hole through him, being like, "What is f***ing taking so long?"
I'm gonna run out and bring the cart inside with Korrig.
All right. So if you
We're heading in the same direction anyway.
So if you go out, and then you head up towards where the cart is, there is a guard there,
Oh shoot.
seeing you.
Hi, I'm sorry. The curator really needs this. We're doing a project on it. I'm her new intern. Hi. Sorry.
What's your name? I don't recognize you.
April O'Neil. New. I'm a first year.
April. Hold on. And he pulls out his clipboard and starts taking a look at his list. April.
Is it electronic or written?
It's written.
Okay.
I don't see an April on here. Are you an intruder? He's gonna
Oh,
try to do a investigation.
I'm gonna start crying. I'm not an intruder. I swear. I don't know why I'm not on the list. I think the curator just decided that I did not important enough to be on the list. I wasn't even supposed to be here, but my parents owed her a favor, and suddenly it's like, oh, I need a new assistant. but you know, she just wants to be mean to me all the time, and I think she hates me, and I don't really know what to do. And this is going to be like my entire curriculum for the next, I don't know even know how many years, because God forbid it, she's not going to let me go to class or do my homework if I'm no, it's like this is indentured servitude, and it's just not fair.
Pour it on, keep going.
Okay, I'm going to start talking about how my family originally got in debt with the curator, and there was a long story involving money and loans, and it's just utterly dreadful. Are you sure I'm not on the list?
Billy is noticing the waterworks and the snot that somehow April is able to produce, and begins to think, well, you know, let me go grab you a tissue. It's the least I can do. And he steps over here, and you see him walk into the bathroom.
Shit.
What do you do?
Are you going into the girls' bathroom? What kind of pervert are you?
Brave choice.
He doesn't seem to hear you. He's distracted for the moment.
I'm gonna run after him and grab him by the arm. It's like, wait, what's wrong with you? This is the girls' bathroom. You can't just go into the girls' bathroom. That's incredibly rude and violating. And surely this is some kind of violation against HR. And I don't want to have to report you, but you can't go in there.
Roll intimidation.
Haha.
Great.
Meanwhile, Korag's just silent at the cart, being like, "Is everyone dead?"
Am I just going to be in the basement of this museum
The
forever?
rest of it. Okay, I need to check to see what my actual
Episode
bonus
10
is.
of the Frog Pond Academy. Korag sits silently in the basement, wondering if it's okay to pop out of his shell for 3 hours.
I'm really good at heists, guys.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Did you say 17?
You're intimidating as fuck.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, and Billy is confused and blushing and not sure what to say, and he says, well, you know, whatever, and he slams the door shut.
Grab the turtle.
Yes, I'm grabbing the turtle, and I'm heading into the room with the curator.
Okay. So the train
You too.
Come on, ride the train.
Choo choo
The
train.
Korag train. Come on, ride the Korag train.
I mean, to be fair to Billy, he is seeing me go into the room with the curator, so clearly my story is true.
Clearly. You see Sorrel is still panicking, not sure what to do here, waiting for the other guard to come back.
Sorrel, as you know, gastrointestinal distress has been a theme the last week, and tonight has been no exception. My patience, nor the patience of my bowels, are willing to deal with your insufferable incompetence for much longer.
Oh my god, all this shit talk.
All right, roll another intimidation check.
Hopefully I didn't steal all
That
the
is a 15.
Nice.
If it meets, it beats. So
Oh, close. Shit.
he's going to attempt to remove the stone.
Spectacular.
Do 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 do. I just gotta
Thief!
find the thing. Do 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 do. What
That
is
guard
this
is a thief.
called? Da, da, da,
Poor guard.
da,
Do I
da.
see what he's doing?
You see, he's trying to move the stone. He's reaching out to touch it.
God, remind me what his name is again. I'm sorry.
Sorrel.
Right.
Sorrel, freeze!
What?
Your expediency is not meant to lock us in here all night where I will not have proper use of the facilities. Your expedience is needed to get your colleague back with the real stone.
Oh. You want me to go find her?
Please.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And he darts out the door, looking for his colleague. So you are alone for the moment in this room with the Merkmeyer
Igor.
stone.
Those gems that you took from the mimic, there are none that are as big as this stone, right?
Is there?
Not as big as the stone, no.
But
We
is
put
there
them together.
anything, any combination that of it's because he said it was a size thing. So I don't know if he means the size of the stone or the weight of the stone. Can
Can
we
we just-
podge together something that is the same weight as this rock or an approximation of it?
There are a lot of rocks and things in this room, yeah. It's a gemstone
Is-
room.
Is there any one that are approximately the size of this stone and not in a magical sealed thing of death?
The magical seal of death seems pretty particular to the Merkmeyer stone case. The rest of them look like your average locked cases.
Won't the key card open it?
Yeah, but it's not about when the guard said as soon as we take the rock out, it's going to lock down the room unless something similar size is put in. So we need to Indiana Jones it.
Literally.
Well, we can try to take the gems in like a bag and other detritus into the bag and use that like a sack.
Do we have a bag?
I would imagine I have a bag.
One of you has the bag of holding from Dr. Cass.
Well, we
Yeah, but
can't
that's gonna
leave the
make
bag
it
of holding.
weightless.
Yeah, we can't. We can't leave the bag of holding
But
here.
can I check the bag of holding to see if there's a sack in there? I mean-
Sure, roll investigation.
Okay, or something similar, because she was planning to get the stone first. She might have something in preparation in here. All right, investigation. Ooh, 19 plus something. 6, maybe. Hold on.
Yeah, your investigation is probably pretty high.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
there for sure is a big sack in there.
All right, I'm gonna take out the big sack, hand it to, or I can do it. Do you want me to do it?
I mean, okay. Here's what I'm asking. Okay. Do we do this now or are we, because right now we're good. Okay, I've still got another like 50 minutes on this spell. We're not in a rush. Are we waiting for them to come back?
Might compare notes, or they might talk to Billy, the guard, who
They're on the-
ran
on
into
the
us
li-
before.
Yeah, that's true. On this little informal map, there was did they walk out the main door or is this like a little screen? This little doodad on the right? On the little crap map that she scribbled for us? I'm trying to figure out how to
Honestly,
draw on this
my
thing.
thought is we grab it and then we go to the roof and feather fall off.
Well, that's fine. That's the everything's going bad angle. The safe, stealthy, maybe get out of here alive angle is swap it, go down to the basement, and walk out. So if we can be stealthy and get out of here clean, I'd still like to do that.
Yeah, without
Also-
being covered in shit.
Yes. Also, can you text a Lorelei back and say just like, hold please.
Well,
Just
how are we
say,
gonna
like-
get...
Korig is with us. Hold please.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that. But how are we gonna get a Lorelei out if she's in the vent?
One thing at a time. Let's get the rock, and then I will make a fuss and say, "Where's the other one?" That's
Okay.
when we will try and find a Lorelei in the bathroom.
So down
then we will-
here, just so you know, can you see my
Yeah.
ping? That's a
Yep.
door. That's a door that leads to the displays down there.
So that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't they have walked out that door?
That's
They
the
knew
door
where
they
the-
went through.
That is the door they went through. Okay, good.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're just gonna wait. They're right there. So I'm gonna walk over to the door. I'm gonna
Before
open
you do
it.
that,
God damn it!
Stick, Korrig, and Igor, could all of you please roll wisdom saving throws?
They're gonna say
I don't have
initiative.
I don't want to.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Shit.
Oh.
You're wise as fuck.
I'm clear.
That. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh no, I just can't see. I rolled a nat 22
Nice.
for a
Really?
23. That's so fucking weird.
I got a 12.
Plus.
It's with the plus.
Oh, okay.
Okay. None of you seem to notice anything.
Great.
Okay. Well, let's peek up to.
None of us seem to
Lorelei.
notice anything. What's wrong with you, AOC? You monster!
Oh no.
Lorelei, you are.
2 nat 20s, and you're like, yeah, nothing happens. ... Question
That's
mark.
the good thing. That's the good thing that nothing happened.
We're not panicking over nothing, I suppose.
You're in the
And
restroom.
sabotaging ourselves.
I haven't been possessed by some fucking mystery whatever going into a catatonic state. That's a
All right,
plus.
Roll
so-
perception for me.
Oh no. We're all fucked.
Everything is going wonderfully.
Now it's gonna all go wrong.
I'm gonna die of tetanus.
My shell is as stiff as my heart.
Okay, so you said, I'm sorry, which kind of check?
Perception,
Yeah.
please.
Perception. Okay. So it's only +1. So I got a 14.
As you're in the bathroom working on your nails or whatever it is you're doing in there,
I'm running the water and
you do think you heard the squeaky wheels of the cart moving down the hall. You heard before that a door slam. You hear some sniffling, some crying, and you do notice that there is a vent overhead that you wonder where that might go.
so I'm gonna take advantage of the situation that's outside and try to shimmy my way into the vent. I'm gonna send a message to the others and be like, trying to climb into vent.
Didn't you see? Did
I
Lorelei
thought she
not
was
see
already
the
in.
message?
Wait, did I check? Did I get a message from them?
What did you
Okay.
send her? What
What
did
was
you
the
send to
message?
Lorelei?
Oh, I forgot what to send to Lorelei.
I said, stay put. We have Korik.
So I'm gonna, let's see. So if they have Koreg, I'm gonna shut the water off. Can I open the door and try to peek out it without getting noticed?
Yeah, you peek out the door. You don't seem to notice anything out there.
There's nobody out there now.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
But you, as you open the door, the sniffling, crying sound gets a little louder behind you, coming from this direction.
So
I make Billy cry? Poor Billy.
You intimidated the shit out of him.
Apparently.
okay. So what I'm gonna do, because they're saying they had Korrig, so I can only think the sniffling is in relation to whatever the hell they did. And there's nothing in the hallway.
Billy.
I'm gonna shut the door and I'm gonna try to shimmy my way up into the vent,
Okay.
because now may be the best time to do it if the guards are chasing Squid.
All right, so the vents, let me see if I can draw. How does this work? Draw a rectangle. Okay, all right.
So who is now? My curiosity is, did I make Billy cry, or is that something else entirely?
Yeah, that was you.
It's me. Oh, I feel
That was
bad.
totally not obsessive, screaming about
Ah, it
their
could be one
bowel
of them too.
problems.
They couldn't have made it up there. They went through the other door.
Maybe one of the guards is just having a bad day unrelated to this.
True.
You know, they have lives outside of our heist, guys.
Yeah, the world doesn't revolve around us.
They're living creatures.
Not for long.
So you see
Activate the dinosaur.
I just drew on the map for you that the vent seems to go in that direction. Can I do this? That doesn't do anything. How do I get this to work? Solid. Update. Aha!
You're destroying lives, like all proper D&D protagonists.
Yeah. We started by hunting rabbits in the forest, and now we're saving the world.
But destroying people in the process.
Murdering people and whatever.
Murdering people for their innards.
Murder our way downtown.
So yes, you are able to do da. Whoop! I just opened your chart card. There we go. And you find the vent that goes up to the roof. It's a little bit of a narrow squeeze for you to go up, but you do see a door to the left and a door to the right. Let me move the map for you. Yes, you see these two doors.
God damn it.
Emergency meeting. I saw Emmy go in the vents.
I'm the imposter.
You are the imposter. Are you
Now
going?
I want to play Among Us.
Are you going in the room?
Oh my
you
god, that'd
staying
be
in
so
the
much
vent?
fun.
What's
I'm
your
so
plan?
bad at that game. I just kill people nonstop. I don't even care.
It's how I met Proxy, was actually by playing that game. Yeah, so I'm going towards where Stick, Korrig, and the cart are. That's
All right, so you're gonna go in the room.
yeah.
Can you roll for me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Excuse me. I got an 18.
Okay. As you're stepping into the room, you do see April is playing her role as the clever assistant. Her makeup is running a little bit. Korrig is still stoic AF on top of the cart, doing
I'm a
as
fossil.
Korrig
I am a
does.
fossil. I am a fossil.
You hear him mumbling that under his breath. You notice that Stick the Curator is looking extra sassy, but does not smell as bad as the original Curator. And another thing you're noticing as you enter the room, Lorelei, that stone, that gemstone, it was like a flat rock earlier, just a plain old, dumpy rock. But as you notice it, you see that it's beginning to light up.
God
Oh, fucking
damn it.
Do I have the urge to steal it?
It's starting to emanate a very soft green light.
Oh, I think maybe we should start going smash and grab anyway.
I'm by the door. Do I see a Lorelei pop in the room?
Yes.
I sort of look at them and I'm like, stay by the cart. You're the assistant, okay? And I open the door to the room where I'm like, what is taking so long? The warding magic that was put on this to make it look like the other stone is starting to wear off. Do I see them? Are they there? Are they by the other rock?
Do
Are
they
they-
suspect you're a fake?
Like the wrong bed. So you're looking out into the hall.
I'm looking down through the door into the place where they would be going to get the other stone.
Okay.
And I'm seeing what the hell is taking them so long.
As you peek through that hallway door, it doesn't seem the guards are there.
Do I see the stone?
Okay.
It is around the corner. You'd have to go into the room to find it.
And I think we should smash and grab.
But we can't get out of the room unless. Okay. We can't get out of the room if we. I don't know how long we have.
She's. We've got a sack. Let's do the replacement. Get to the roof. Climb up. Jump off.
All right. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. You guys. Fuck. All right. You got everyone run to the roof. Igor, get in the vent. I'm gonna mage hand it up to you from the doorway. I'm gonna hopefully I'll be able to do that before the doors close onto me. Okay, and if not, I'm gonna try.
We got the counterweight. Pulled it out of the bag of holding.
Well, we'll try that. Give that to me first, and then we'll try.
Why don't I do it? You look a little.
You
tense.
need to be in the vent in case it doesn't work.
I can
if
run
it
to
doesn't
the vent
work-
if it doesn't work.
No, you can't run. The vent is up. Isn't it up in the air? Isn't the vent up high?
Yeah, it's up here. Is it not moving? Hold on. Why are you not moving? Why?
All right, I'll go into the vent.
Yeah, there's
Here's
a
the
vent right
sack.
there.
Deep breaths. We'll be fine, but we should get the hell out of here.
Everybody roll another wisdom saving throw, please.
The fucking thing's trying to mind whammy us.
Sorry, I'm just having a
Korek
mini
got a
panic attack.
7.
A 7?
What
Okay.
are we rolling?
A wisdom saving throw.
God fucking damn it.
I got a 12.
That is a. What is that? I'm so blind. It's so dark in here. That's a 16 plus 3, 19.
19. And April?
13.
I didn't hear that. What was it?
13. Sorry.
13. Koreg.
Wait, say that again?
Me?
Corey got a low roll.
Okay.
Koreg, as you are, repeating your mantra to yourself and you're really focused on, I am a fossil, I am a fossil, I am a fossil, you're finding that your ability to focus isn't as great. You're a little more distracted. And because of that little bit of off kilter, it almost feels like it might be a little more challenging for you to attack another creature.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's swap it out.
The glowing
Okay.
gets a
So
little
I'm
bit
sorry,
brighter.
I missed because I was chastising a child for being awake. Did you say that we can get to the vent?
Yeah.
From here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Korrig can't. So he's the only one who I don't think would comfortably fit in this vent. Am I correct in assuming that?
I think you'd all fit in the vent. It's just a matter of you can't get to the roof through it.
But we can get to the bathroom through it.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay, let's do the swap.
Okay.
Woohoo!
I use the little key card. Boo.
Roll a sleight of hand to try and pull off the swap.
Who's got the best dexterity
A
bonus?
Lorelei would probably want to be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on.
So I got a +2. She's the rogue, so yeah.
I got a
she should do it.
+2. I'm assuming she has more than a +2.
Probably, yeah.
My dexterity, it's +4.
Yeah, so good luck.
And it's a class skill, so.
Net
I'm sure.
20.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like a glove.
Is
Lorelei, describe to us how you
Up,
pull
up,
this
up.
off flawlessly.
Going into the vents and getting back to the bathroom and getting everybody
No,
in.
no. You're swapping out our bag of stones that weigh approximately the same amount as the egg.
So I'm doing all these flashes and these twirls, and like it's like I'm doing a dance, and there's cherry blossoms and glitter in the air as I'm doing it, as I silently swap stones out, and nobody hears a goddamn thing, but it's just beautiful.
So
Very
convincing
nice.
that we thought that you didn't do it.
Yeah, I'm like, when are you gonna do? Oh, you did it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
impressive.
And then I'll bow after I'm done, and I'll be like, "You're welcome."
Mhm.
So she has the stone in her hand.
It is in her hands.
All right.
Roll another wisdom saving throw, Lorelei.
Fuck.
Okay. 15 plus 16 total.
Okay. You have a glowing
Sure.
stone in your hand. What do you do with it?
Put it in the bag of holding. Bag of holding. Bag of
I'm
holding.
gonna throw it at Igor and be like, "Put it in the bag. I don't want it."
I got it.
Who's holding the bag?
Got it.
Igor.
Good.
As you handle the bag with the egg
Stone?
inside, you
The
notice
world explodes.
the bag itself begins to glow a faint green color. Roll a
Oh,
wisdom saving throw.
Just did 18.
18. Okay. You don't notice any effects.
Throw it on the cart.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on the cart, and
Don't let it touch. Don't let it touch Korg.
okay. So now I gotta
Something's
get
not
up.
right here. Now we're going to fuck it. We're going to the roof. And we're moving and I was like, how could you have forgotten the most important thing upstairs? I swear to God, if I find any
I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry. Miss. I was just so
no
tired.
more words. Your words are piercing directly to my bowels. Come, help me. This is going to be a bad one. I can barely hold it in. Quickly, quick. Yes, bring the cart. I don't care. Quickly. And as soon as we round the corner and get out of eyesight, we knock
Your
on
words are like
Warwick.
fiber to my system.
Oh, cold
and-
pink drink.
No, that's kill.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Not cold pink drink.
Just get
pink
as soon as we get around the corner with some sort of clearance, if that is what happens, I knock on Korik and it's like, game time, buddy. We're jumping off the roof. Let's go.
Okay. Everybody roll. Let's have you roll another wisdom saving throw.
God damn
Okay.
it, this fucking egg of shit.
I got a 12.
That's dope. That's
16.
17 plus 3. That's a dirty 20.
15.
Okay.
Shit, we're.
You-
Don't jinx
gods
it.
are-
You are
I think we have to
working
roll
your
this every
way.
6 seconds. We're not good. This is
You
not good.
are working your way down. You get to the end of the hall. You hear Billy crying.
Egg poop.
You
Yes,
hear
egg
Billy
poop.
crying. He's super sad. He's very sad.
As we're running to the roof, I'm gonna yell in the doorway. Don't worry, I'll keep your secret. You're fine.
God damn it.
I'm
All
gonna run
right,
to
so
the
yeah, I've knocked on Korig. He's up. We've abandoned the cart, and we're running up the stairs. Am I aware of any effect that's because I see the bag of holding glowing, and I'm like, that's not normal. Like, am I aware that some shit is happening right now?
Yeah, it seems so.
Fuck. All right, double time. We got to go. This thing is cursed or exploding or whatever. We got to get it in the box like yesterday. And we're running to the roof.
So you're on the roof?
Yes.
Now's the time, Igor.
I'm casting Featherfall.
All right, you guys are running and jumping off of the roof of the museum.
And
Got
the
the bag
anti-magic field cancels the spell. What?
And as you slowly drift your way down, you have exited the museum successfully with the Merkmeyer stone in the bag.
Thank God. That took us, what, 3 sessions to do?
Well
I'm gonna-
worth
I'm gonna
every
text-
second.
Text the professor to meet us with the box.
Your tablets or wrist watches are working now perfectly the way you'd like them to. And you send that message to Dr. Cass. We've got the stone in the bag.
It's glowing and about to
The
be
egg
bad
has
stuff.
left the nest. Copy. The egg has
Egg has
left
left-
the nest.
Yeah, we probably don't say specifically just in
Yeah.
case someone monitors these. We say
Condor.
the-
Do you read me,
we
Condor?
say the egg has left the nest, looking for a new nest.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can make a quick classroom on the fly.
Baby
Oh.
Eagle has
AOC
taken
is
the
like,
egg.
just wait a second. Sorry, I'm summoning up another mimic for you to fight.
I could.
No,
Or giant,
no,
or
thank
giant
you.
frogs.
I
After we
really
give-
could.
Put the stone away.
Giant frog mimics.
A little easier for him to summon stuff in Foundry. Please don't give him
It's
ideas.
much easier in Foundry.
It is.
That is correct.
Once we're out, like we're out of the museum, and I assume we're in this new place now.
Yes, you are using your tablets to teleport to the classroom that you met.
As soon as that happens, I drop the illusion of the curator.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot you still looked like her.
Yeah. You just thought I was talking like a giant bitch, and I look like a 6'3"
No, I remembered
goblin.
you looked like I remembered you looked like the curator when you were inside. I just kind of figured it wore off when we went drifting.
Well, it's not I didn't cast Featherfall, so
That's true,
the
that's
concentration
true.
spell wouldn't have canceled each other out.
I
think
wasn't
it's a
thinking about that.
concentration spell, right? Let me see. Is this a concentration spell? Disguise self is not a concentration spell. Good to know.
Where's Dr. Cass? Where are you, girl? Where are you?
He's dead, wrapped in plastic.
There's a fish in the percolator.
There's a fish in my boots.
There's a snake in my boot.
Well,
Bort,
I can't find her token because I didn't create her.
Well, we
She
remember
is.
what she
Still
looks
looking
like.
terrified.
It's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, she's terrified,
Kinda
as
hot.
we all are. I mean, if that does it for you.
There
course
she
he
is.
is.
Okay, it does show up. It does show up. Yes, there's Dr. Cass here. She is ready with the bag. Let me turn off this thing.
Robbed a museum.
We robbed a museum.
Wait, let's not have our congratulatory, we're going to marry our sweetheart after we get home from the thing. Let's get this thing in the box and make sure we have it before we have our celebratory drinks. Because I'm
Our
still not
celebratory
convinced.
pink drinks. We need celebratory pink drinks.
Did someone say pink drink? No.
Code pig drink.
Murders Dr. Cass.
Hi, Dr.
She-
Cass. Can we have the box? We have the thing, please.
Yeah, are we here? Is she here? What's happening?
Yes, you are here. She is here. Hold on, let me find where I need to go. Okay. Everybody, as you arrive in the library, do another wisdom saving throw, please.
Of course. Why would this nightmare ever end?
Korag rolled a natural 1. Can I use DM inspiration to reroll?
Please
yes,
do.
Yes, you may.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I got an 18.
I got a 13, which is better than a 1.
Okay.
I got another dirty 20.
Okay.
12. I got a 12.
Okay. You do not seem to be affected again by the stone, and you arrive, and Dr. Cass reaches out and says, "Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness you succeeded."
The box.
Yes,
The box.
yes.
The box.
She
And
opens up the box.
I reach into the bag of holding, and as I'm putting the egg in the box, I'm grabbing it from her. Like, give me the box. Give it to me.
She gives it to you.
And I put the egg in the box and I slam the lid.
As you slam the lid, you didn't notice it before, but it's almost like there had been this little whistling sound in your ears that is suddenly gone silent.
Wow.
The glow is gone. The egg seems contained within the confines of this container.
Does Korrig still have disadvantage on attack rolls?
Korrig is feeling better. Korrig is
Good.
feeling
I
better.
feel better now.
Korrig, kill her. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, hold on.
Too late.
She says,
Damn, that was a good roll too. I almost would have done it. No. I'm saying, okay. Let's everyone take a breath. We just went through a lot to do this, and we have a lot of questions. This thing started glowing. It made your bag of holding glow. It started to make our heads a little crazy. What was happening?
she reaches out to grab the box back from you.
No.
She says, oh,
Answers first.
answers first. Well, from my research of what I could tell, again, this was not just an ordinary gem or jewel or stone or artifact. This was an awful egg ready to hatch an evil creature, not of this plane, not even of this world. There is a cult of people out there that I have been studying who have written about these creatures and what their intentions are and the awful things that they can do. And nobody at the Lorehold College would listen to me. Instead, they thought only of their profits and their money. But now that we have contained this stone, I think perhaps if we report this to the director, maybe I'll get reinstated to go back into the field. And I'm sure you guys may have missed some classes today. I will put in that word into the director to make sure you get a free pass for today for missing what you missed.
Can we go with you when you show it to the director?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would be so excited to introduce the director to 4 esteemed members of the Distinguished Club of Dead Languages. You guys are the best. My favorite people at this campus. I don't know what we would have done without your help. Thank you so much. And at that, the scene begins to fade. You all begin to file into your rooms for the night.
I did not give her back the chest.
That's okay. She doesn't mind.
Okay.
You-
I
These
would
stupid walls.
I would like to hold on to it and the bag of holding, and I'll say I'll just keep it safe, just in case. And as I get into my room, I would like to sit at the edge of the bed, and without opening it, obviously, I would like to. I don't know how to describe this. I'm trying to, I guess, have a conversation with whatever is happening to me and say, all right, it's here. I got it. Why is this stupid thing so important? Why did we all have to risk our lives for what? A glowing rock?
God.
Do you have answers for me, or are you just going to?
Thank you for gifting subbies. That was a surprise.
Thank you for
Oh, yeah,
Thank
subbies.
you.
Gifties? That's so many.
That's a lot.
That's all the gifties.
That's very sweet.
Fox, you're so nice. Thank you.
Very kind.
Enjoy your commendations for that very generous gift.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm gonna-
shit, that's a lot of. That's a lot.
that's so much gifties.
Quacks,
We're
just
gonna-
see
Hell
anybody
yeah, and a
who just
couple
got
snaps.
subscriptions. Let me go through that list here quick. Chaotic Rump, Blabadil, Alex, Clovero, Magashi-sama, Obi, Nero Knight,
Maga!
Wolfie, and Pew Pew America. That's an interesting name. E-Bunny B, welcome on into the Frog Pond.
Oh, funny part with Pew Pew. We'll talk about that off stream.
Yeah, we can. Okay. But thank you. That's so sweet. Let's give you a little shouty. I'll appreciate that.
Cute, cute, cute.
Hell yeah. Stick, you were going on about trying to
Because I
somebody.
don't know what's happening. I don't understand. I'm
Rex, you should come back while we have like all the commands up and running, and I unleash chaos on Effector as he tries to keep it cozy.
the crazy Emmy Chaos Force.
Yep.
I'm a chaos
I'm,
gremlin. I love it.
I'm walking on eggshells this whole thing because I don't know if I'm going to go into a catatonic state when I'm trying to like be someone. So I'm just like, okay, there was obviously something pulling me towards this thing. Here it is. I'm
Mhm.
trying to discern, I guess, was it something about the thing and that was just the effect it was having? Or is it some reason why I'm like going all veggie
Roll an
Veggie
insight
Tales.
check.
on myself?
Yeah.
All right. I'm very insightful.
Self insightful.
That is, I'm going to use my once a day little thing just to see if I can do better than a 16. My little power that I was saving for the heist, but I didn't end up needing it. So let me just mark that off.
The true heist was the friends we made along the way.
I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos, and that's much better.
Can I
That's
send
a
a love
17.
message to the dinosaur?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
My love
The
message.
dinosaur again.
By love message, you mean I'm gonna fucking accidentally activate the dinosaur and kill every guard in the museum.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
worry. One of our negotiating things for the director is ownership of the dinosaur.
Nice. I'm
You
just
seem
sending
to
in a nice love
you seem to
message.
receive a magical looking image of some kind of image. It's like a picture, but it moves. It's really interesting.
It's some kind of a GIF.
And it's
I get a
beautiful, and it's got a little heart on it, and it says "rar" from the
And it's
dinosaur.
got a little booty shaking like that. It's just popping a booty right in my face, and I'm like, oh god, oh god.
I would pay not
Oh,
real
no.
money, but I would pretend to pay money for a gift that was a dinosaur popping.
You mean
wait.
like that obsessive? Those booties?
No, yeah, I
Those
see those.
Dumpies. They're so
All the
cute.
dumpies.
Oh god, those are some dumpy booties out there.
Heck
Good
yeah.
Now we
lord.
need a dinosaur dumpy booty.
We do
We're
need
gonna
a
get
dino.
one. Dino
Um,
Well, I mean, I know of a few creators you could commission a dumpy dinosaur gift
I
from.
might do that. Remind me.
Yeah. I'm getting some emotes done by Polymune, and her shit's super cute. So I
Pepper
would
cat.
super cute.
ATM,
Pepper
debit,
cat.
credit.
Pepper cat.
Stick, did you roll your insight check?
Yeah, it was a 17.
17. You definitely feel that it's hard to describe the sensation. It's kind of like a thirst, but not really. The thirst you were feeling about taking on this mission has subsided. It has faded. And the thirst about what is in the box also seems to have been quenched. But as you're noticing that, and you put the box with the egg onto your nightstand there, you notice again those novels, those lovely, lovely smutty books.
All the smut.
And
What smutty books are they talking about? Said
And
all the
you're-
people in the chat who
you're
aren't
feeling-
aware.
you're feeling drawn to them. They might
Well,
have the answers you're thinking.
What books are they talking about? People in the chat might be asking. Why, they might be asking about Bobbin Threadbare's The Staff of Penetration, The Chamber of Seduction, The Goddess in the Sheets, Beloved of the South, Assistants and Lovers, Lovers and Darlings, Determination at Dawn, Will of the Silver, Amusing Affection, Adored by Eternity, Deer of the Ocean, and my personal favorite, Boys of My Fascination.
That one's one of mine too. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Yep. You're feeling like the answers are somewhere deep in the smut.
I like the plagiarized semi-sequel Dragon's Devotion.
Koreg,
That's me.
how do you end your evening after this adventure?
Koreg just immediately checks the area for mimics, checks the area for frogs, and then just goes straight to bed.
Okay. You don't find any mimics here in your dorm, but you do find the cute, adorable frogs from the race in
they
the
secured?
library are having a wonderful evening chilling out in the moat of the dorm.
I hope they reflect on what they have done.
I murder them with incredible prejudice.
And that concludes tonight's episode of the
Yay!
technology failing
We
episode.
robbed a museum, you guys.
You
We
did.
it.
We robbed the
did.
shit out of it. And
Yeah.
we even had a slow motion feather fall off the roof.
And I didn't even have to seduce a guard.
Next time, we'll
Next
find
time.
you an opportunity.
You can seduce well, apparently we're meeting the big boss of the school, so you can seduce them. I love that our very casual school adventure about relationships and classwork and all this other stuff is now being usurped by, like, we have to save the world from this egg, and now we're going to meet the head of the school. We're not going to class anymore, guys. Like, let's be honest. We're above
also-
class now.
Saving the world at level 1, so that's kind of a challenge. It's like extra
That's-
hard mode.
That is pretty
Amazing.
fun.
That's my favorite part. Is I hope we stay level 1 forever.
No, it's year 2 is level 2.
Yeah.
There is a point where we will level up. It is a milestone based adventure. We've just not hit it yet. We're
That
gotta get
milestone,
there.
day 3.
Day 3, session 42.
Applause. Great session. Nice to meet you
Yeah.
all. Thanks for the stream. Was kind of curious about D&D. Oh, yes,
Well, there
D&D
you
is
go.
so fun. I'm glad we
Welcome,
could
welcome.
entertain you. So one of the things that we do when we wrap up a session is one of our safety tools. We do something called Stars and Wishes, where we go over, our highlights of what we really enjoyed about our adventure this
You should ask
evening.
the folks in the chat this too. I don't think we do,
Absolutely.
and I think it would be fun.
Chat is welcome to join in on this as well. If you have any stars, some highlights of things that you enjoyed about tonight's episode, feel free to pop them in the chat and we'll take a look. And then we also will do some wishes. If there's anything that we're hoping, to have more of next session or anything we want to change, in line with our lines and veils that we established when we started this campaign. We are 9 sessions deep into level 1. It's been fun. I'm enjoying it. I guess I'll start. A star for me was, even though we had all of those technical issues, it still turned out to be a really fun episode. I enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
had a good
Oh, yeah.
time.
Mhm.
I was the one
Yeah,
who
that was
thought it
great.
wasn't going to go through, and I was completely wrong. I am glad.
Yeah, same. No, I thought it was like, you know what? We tried. It's not going to work out, but I was very happy to be proven wrong.
We made it work.
We
Yeah.
did.
Yahoo.
Yeah. Thank you, Discord, for being a good backup. I don't know what the heck.
My star and my wish are kind of the same thing. I promise it'll make sense. My star was, I liked how everyone's character work was so consistent again this episode. Like, everyone had a chance, with the exception of Korik, who had to just be a shell
That's
in the
fine.
wagon.
That happens.
But
And
that's
that-
not
I would do it
Fencer
again.
in that case.
No,
The
but
monologue
that-
was good.
like, I really liked how everyone got to sort of play the character of it, but I guess my wish is, like, I and this is just my insecurity coming through, like, I don't want to feel like I'm stealing wind from people. Like, I just want to be part of the team. I don't want to feel like I'm like, and now we'll fucking stick, gonna do some shit. Like, I don't want to be stepping on anybody's stuff.
I don't feel
I-
like you stepped on my toes in any way personally.
Okay. I'm
I
very
feel like that-
self-conscious about that kind of stuff, and I don't want to take anyone's experience and be like, nope, this is my experience more than yours. I don't.
You helped bring some of the scenes to that next level, which made it like for me when you started like really acting the role of the
Was
curator,
so much
that
fun.
made me more wanting to do my fake cry scene and really get more into that moment. So
Okay.
Well, the
I-
back
It
and
was so
forth
much fun.
between the curator and April was
That was
top-notch.
Yeah.
I
That was
didn't
funny.
feel like either one
That
of you
was another
out
star
shining
for
the
me.
other.
Like, it just seemed so, like, it was so
It worked
funny
so well.
to me.
and all the bowel
April.
issues that we kept bringing up.
Yeah.
Poor Billy. Did he hear my reassurance? My wish is that Billy heard my reassurance because I felt bad.
Yeah, the bowel issues
Squid-
was just
Squid,
based.
Billy's dead.
The bowel issues I just made up on the fly when I was like, oh, there's bathrooms in this museum. That's kind of a quirky thing. I'm going to give the curator some GI issues. Why not? Because I was thinking about Scarlet from Final Fantasy VII, that scene where
Yep.
she's like, oh, it smells, right? In the Shinra building. And I was like, I'm going to add that. And you took that and ran with it.
Everyone's bowels are having a tough time at the museum. Are
They
they?
are.
Poor
What,
Billy.
what did you bring up? Like there was a history of gastric distress, or there was some event. Like they've been
Very
dealing
Metal
with
Gear
it all
Solid.
week. Some of the food is bad. It's just hilarious.
Quex's highlight was seeing a chat feature to look out for and to help people out. The Tonberry? Are you talking about the Tonberry?
No, no,
Very
you
great.
you have your thing. You have your thing. Like if you need help, click on this
Yeah,
link.
that thing.
Oh, the RTS bot. The RTS bot. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
plug
RTS
that very
bot is
much. RTS is great.
Yeah.
The lists. RTS is very helpful. Guardians Mental Health, they have a Discord bot as well. I have it attached to my Discord. If anybody wants to hang out with us nerds over there, you are welcome. It's a lot of good times. A lot of good times. Another star for me was y'all sticking it out. Despite the bloop, 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 bloop. You know, the folks who hung out in the chat, you guys hung on. You know, that feels good to know that, you know, we'll figure
Yeah.
this out. We'll figure this out. We're all in this together.
Power through it.
Mhm.
We've all been there.
If you stream, it will break.
Yes.
It's true. I mean, that was that one time I ended up leaving the game early because my connection just fucking hated me.
Well, that was one of the first times. Like we were just getting ready to start planning the heist, and we were like, "Well, we can't heist without Squid."
Yeah.
I will
Yeah, we
lie.
can't. We really can't.
We just, that's good.
Little
So,
did
yeah.
we know we'd be heisting for another 2 episodes.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 3.
Almost.
Most. I'm glad we finished the heist before next week because I might be late.
And can you AOC, unless it's going to affect something later in the game, are you able to tell us what the fucking creepy ass doll was all about?
Oh, the doll?
Unless it's going to come up later, in which case don't do it.
Probably not.
But if it's not, what was that all about?
So the doll. So a lot of this adventure that we just did comes from a brand new book from Wizards of the
Yeah,
Coast.
you showed it, like the heist book that you had. It was really dope.
Yeah.
Yep. So that is, what room is that? V5. So the curator's office you guys didn't go into. There's a
Did not.
solid oak desk standing on a plush carpet in the center of the office. In the southeast corner, a strange human-sized doll is posed in an elaborate silk dress.
Oh God.
So after hours, as a defense mechanism, Marigold, who's sewn into her vintage dress, is a scarecrow. Has 36 hit points, an 11 armor class. It can use its
Oh God.
claw to attack you multiple times. It
Great.
also
Well, glad we didn't go up against that.
has a terrifying glare If the target could see the scarecrow, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be magically frightened.
God
Jeez.
damn it.
Oh, we dodged the bullet that way.
It's
Yeah.
a good thing we didn't go in there.
I mean, it's a challenge rating
Jesus.
1, so you guys could have handled it okay, but yeah.
Maybe.
Sure.
You're one.
There was quite a few threats for this level 1 adventure. I thought that was interesting, including the Allosaurus animatronic.
Fine.
There were some living statues downstairs in the hall that
Oh.
you guys didn't encounter because you never went back downstairs.
Great.
They would have activated on your way to the basement should you had gone
Right.
down and you didn't.
Oh, wow.
Great.
Panic served us well.
Yeah.
We never know how close we are to death saves.
yeah, you guys navigated that beautifully.
Oh man, yeah. If we had
beautifully.
tried to go down to the basement, that definitely would have been another episode. And then we're fighting this thing and making a wisdom saving throw every turn because this egg is like slowly starting to hatch.
Freaking sucks.
Yep.
This egg
Yeah.
is the worst.
Yeah, if you had failed to collect the egg, there's a whole bunch of shit that happens.
Yes.
Yep.
What were some of the continued effects of failed wisdom aside from disadvantage on attack rolls? Was
Oh,
it just progressively getting weaker?
For the stone,
Yeah.
all sorts of interesting things that the stone does. But I don't want to go
Boy.
into that because you
Ah,
have it right
Well,
now.
later.
yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, it does all sorts of cool stuff.
All right. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta run. I'm
Using
old.
Future.
No
Right,
worries.
alrighty,
no
guys.
worries.
Old and you gotta go parent.
Now I gotta go to sleep. I gotta be up in 5.5 hours, 6.5
The
hours.
parent.
So-
The parent.
Quick note before you pop out. I know Squid mentioned next week they might not be able to join depending on how the trip goes. Is that right?
It's next week and the following week that might be tricky. I'm gonna be in I'm gonna be in a hotel, theoretically in Syracuse on Wednesday night. So I'm hoping I will be there and ready to start with the group, but I
Okay.
might be late.
Okay. So we
Yeah, just
As
keep me
soon as I get
posted.
everything working.
That's
we
fine.
might swap to Discord if Twitch guest star is going to give us trouble. But this seemed
This
to work
seemed to work
perfectly
really
fine.
well.
I'll just
Yeah.
I'm glad
reorder
we
it.
tried using Discord flat out.
Yeah.
I'm still dying at the fact that I used that GIF as the behind my camera.
That was amazing.
That was funny.
Emmy can't be allowed any fun things because she will use them.
I also loved using Foundry to literally create a cart token
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
like
Yeah.
on the fly. That was
was very good. Good
hilarious to
stuff.
be able to
Good
do
stuff.
that. I couldn't do that in Roll20. Roll20 is not so helpful.
That was so much fun.
All right, guys, you're the best. I'll see you next week.
All right,
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
So we've got to pick somebody to raid unless anyone has any more wishes or stars they want to share.
Love everybody.
No, I think I mean my only wish is that things work next week.
Oh, I do. Like I said, I wish that Billy got my heard me and is reassured that I'm not going to get him in trouble.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I liked Billy. He was fun.
Yeah, poor
Yeah.
Billy. I felt bad for making him sad. I just, I didn't want him to catch Lorelai going into an event because for some reason I thought she was already in
Yeah,
the event.
Casey just rated out, and I love
Aw.
Casey.
I'm
Casey
just-
is amazing.
I'm
I
just
love
putting up
Casey.
some cool people. If you want to go check them out that are on right now, that would have been good targets. But we're gonna
Yeah.
raid Droogle this evening.
Yeah, this is gonna be his 4th raid in like 10 minutes because I went in his raid at Dapper, and then Mike I think came in. Like,
So Droogle,
but he deserves another, and easily went in too.
yeah, Droogle is a fellow Treppy. He's been streaming for like 9 years on Twitch. Amazing human, lots of cozy chaos vibes. I consider him the king of cozy chaos.
And he's got Shoop with him this week.
He does. His partnership is there. They're playing the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, which has got me started on streaming. So that's
Nice.
where we're gonna head out. We've got a couple
Yes,
seconds.
Treppy
Do you guys have
love.
anything cool to plug?
Same stuff as usual. Ultima 7, Retro Shufflers. That's me.
Yeah,
Neverwinter Nights.
Yep.
Draw.
Yeah. So next Next Saturday is my raid train slot for Aria's Here's mental health awareness raid train. I will be discussing death and the grieving process, just because that's a thing close to my heart there. I had something else I was going to plug, and I completely forgot what it was.
My slot is next Friday. I am also
Yeah,
involved.
yours is next Friday. yours is next Friday. Yeah.
We're doing all podcasts that day. I've got a guest panel. We're going to be having a presentation. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And then I got to get up real early to be there for Emmy the next day.
Thankfully, we have Rue, who's in the UK.
Yeah.
Who can help us out. Also, please donate to Easley's hot tub. It's like
donate
80%
to
there.
Easley. All right, bye everybody.
Donate to Easley. Bye.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Treppy love. Treppy's rule.
That's the one I copied is Trapeze.
Because we're Treppies.
All right, stop